Yay, I'm live. It's always a fucking crapshoot as to whether or not YouTube actually lets me go live or go slow. Sorry. I'm adjusting myself. I sat down in my blanket, fell all over the place, so I'm getting all figured out. Oh. All right. Looks like I am live. I'm going to check all my settings to make sure that all the things are good to go. While people are, oops, I'm bonking everything. While people are starting to come in. Hello, everybody. Let's see who's in the chat here. I already saw some of my patrons who popped right in as things were starting. Jana and Tamara and Trish and Jessica. Hi, everybody. Rachel, we got all sorts of peeps in here. You stopped watching Criminal Minds for me, Jessica? Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Jada, how are you? There were two of yous. There was Jada. Oh, Jana and Jada. Sorry, I misread because apparently I am having trouble with that. Anyway, as we let people come in, I'm just going to say hi. So I had intended on doing a mixed media one of these, but as has been the case for the last couple months, I did not have the energy to figure it out today. So instead, I'm just going to be planning my week. It's actually not a very busy with appointments week, so I'm going to be trying to figure out when I'm going to be getting a bunch of other crap done this week. Planning that out, drinking sparkling wine. I've got a whole bunch left over from Thanksgiving, so I'm just going to put some of it away. Yeah, buddy. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday to those of you whose Sunday it is. Thanks, Joanne. For those of you who it's not Sunday in different time zones, happy whatever in the hell day it is for you. Hi, Mandy. Trish, I love your face, too. I'm looking at people in the comments. If I sound a little dorky, it's because that's where I'm at the moment. You guys are awesome. Have I started Mindhunter yet? I have not, Tammy. However, my sister is obsessed with it, and she told me that I need to watch it. So that needs to be something we watch, I think. Now that we just finished Stranger Things 2 and we just finished the Menendez brothers show we watched the last one this last night. So we are officially in new show finding time. So I will watch it, I think. Hi, everybody. Everybody's showing up. So I've got my sparkling wine. It is a Brut champagne. Well, not champagne. It's California sparkling wine, but you know the deal. And it's very fizzy. It's making my nose tingle. So I'm going to it's raining here in good old California where I'm at. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to cough. So as you can see, I'm going to show you guys an example. This was my week, not this past week, but the week previous to that. And as you can see, here is where I stopped using my planner and my bullet journal for that matter, but I'm going to be doing that in a different video. Because this was the day I had a board meeting and I had to do all my freaking shopping. My family Thanksgiving was that Saturday the 18th. So this is when I stopped. And then last week looks a little something like this. So we are moving straight through to December and this first week here. And that is what I'm going to be playing out. Making stew. I'm looking at all these comments. You guys are awesome. You love my accent, Tammy? What does my accent sound like? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm gargling right now. I'm not, I swear. Maybe I am. I don't know. Anyway, so I have a couple kits I was thinking about using. I have this succulents kit from Sweet Fox. Where is it? I had this. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm reaching. All right. So I'll show you guys these. I got both of these when I was in Seattle at the vendor section. This succulent garden kit from Sweet Fox Papery, which I thought was really freaking pretty. And Southern with the California mix. Good to know. And I think this is really pretty, but it does not, I mean, I guess if I was in the Southern hemisphere, maybe, but as it is rainy and, all the leaves are falling, like my husband raked the yard yesterday or on Friday, and within the afternoon, all the more leaves came down. It looked like he hadn't done anything. So this I just don't think is inappropriate for how wet the weather is making me feel right now. So there's that. And then, this is the Garden Gnome kit. It's like a wintry Garden Gnome kit that I got from Effie Ann Inc., which I love. Look at these freaking lawn gnomes. I mean, they're they could be like little Santas and not lawn gnomes, but to me, they look like lawn gnomes, and I think that's amazing. And I cannot wait to lawn gnome the fuck out of my planner. However, I'm not prepared for this yet. I am not in the right lawn gnome place. I have not found the zen place for garden gnoming the fuck out of my planner. So for now, I'm saving this. This is not happening today. But I love it. I'm not ready for it. I'm not prepared. I'm not in the right mental situation for it yet. So, yeah, Madi, you saw, you were there in Seattle when I bought the things. All right. So I think what I'm going to do instead is, because it's raining, I am going to do a rainbow week. So what do I have? Now I know that there have been some conversations in the planner community about how decorating isn't planning, but I'm going to try and do a mix of both decorating and planning, and we will see how it goes the deeper into my wine I get. Yes. No, see, Victoria, that's the thing. I honestly, I want to kind of go and back plan at least one of these weeks, like the one from the fire maybe, just because I really want the completion feeling. But honestly, I really don't give that much of a fuck. It's like I have way too many other things to stress out about. So I really try hard to not stress out about not getting a week done in my planner. Honestly, that's something I have come to over the couple of years of forcing myself. This is not something that comes naturally to me. Normally I'm a perfectionist, but I don't really care at this point. All right. No, Trish, appliances are greater than stickers. So I fully support your selection. Will it bullet journal video come out tomorrow? Probably not tomorrow, but it will come out in the next day or two, little Miss Debo, because I need to film it. And chances of it coming out tomorrow, if I film it tomorrow, is not going to happen. But it will be out it's probably not even going to be Thursday. So it'll be sooner than that, I hope. Anyway, so yay, supernatural is life. That's awesome. All right, so I've got two sort of rainbow situations here. I have this one that was a Chrissy Ann Designs kit. Now I went through this phase of buying a bunch of full kits from her because I thought that I was going to start trying to do that, and then I haven't because it's not. But whatever. Really pretty rainbow stickers. I'm burping if you hear that. I apologize. So I used a couple of them for some different things. Regardless, so I need to try using stickers in my bullet journal, Chris. I have had it on my list of things to try, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Anyway, so I've got this rainbow kit, and then I have these stickers that actually came from Planner Penny, and they came at the Portland, the No Rain, No Rainbows meetup in Portland that I spoke at in February. And I've used some of them, as you can see, but I haven't used all of them. So these two rainbow kits together give me a plethora of rainbow options. And then I have other stickers I can go dig and find if I need specific stickers. So I'm just showing you, not because I'm like, oh, the kits, because blah, 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 but because I'm just giving you kind of the basis of what I'm working from. And then situation, take a shot. And so then I have these two rainbow washi tapes that are both from Simply Gilded. She has a foiled one as well, but I'm not sure how I feel about doing the foiled thing at the moment for this particular thing. And so I got these two rainbow washis, and then I also have these other three rainbow washis. This one is like a super miniature skinniature. This is my new word, skinniature washi that I got from Night Owl Washi back in the holiday, and it's a really rainbowy looking thing. And then I have this, which is a foil, which I just said I wasn't going to use, but you never know. That I got from Simply Gilded. I'm pretty sure that's like this kind of, which I think matches really well, and I think it's super pretty. And then I also have this washi, which Kristen from Chrissy Ann Designs sent me when she sent me something else. She was like, look at this, it's a sneak peek, and it's her rainbow heart washi, which I think is super cute and also matches really well. So I have not decided what washi tape I'm going to use yet, but I have some rainbow options. All right. Okay, just checking comments right quick. Yeah, see, I haven't figured out yet how to use stickers in a bullet journal because I'm trying to not go overboard. I want to keep things as basic as possible, so I still use it. But, I mean, I didn't use it this last week because I was busy with family at Thanksgiving. So, who knows, right? So, I got to get started somewhere. And then I have, because I don't have a lot of appointments this week, I just have a little list that has weather and the couple of appointments I do have. And then the rest of this is going to be putting in to-do lists and things for days I know I'm going to need to get a shit ton of things done. So we'll see. This is going to be kind of willy-nilly, I suppose. Willy-nilly. What do I want to do? I got too many stickers out. I'm like confused as fuck now. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to take a drink. That's what I'm going to do. Cheers. All right. So I'm going to start by putting all of these over here. I'm going to get this thing out because I'm probably going to washi tape the fuck out of some shit right now. So I need to cover up these because that just doesn't do a rainbow good. Yeah, see, I'm worried if I use stickers in a bullet journal that it's going to make that little bumpiness on the pages, like, you know, where you have like a ridge, like ruffles have ridges. Like I have it here, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm going to use this rainbow washi from Chrissy Ann Designs to start, but hear me out. Oh, it goes backwards though. Am I going to have to do a backwards rainbow? That's not the way to go. Oh, wait, no, it starts going back. Whoa, that's cool. Okay. You're going to laugh at me. It's going to seem like a jackass thing to do. I don't care. I'm going to pull this off and put it over here and hopefully save it, but I probably won't. Okay. I'm going to put this up here. Down here. I'm going to put this here. Is this going to work? Is it? Wait, what colors do I have? Hold on. I'm still working on this. Give me a second. I want to get the rainbow lined up correctly. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Okay. So red, orange, yellow needs to be, I'm trying to make this work right. Red, I think I might be overthinking this. Whoops. All right, so let's see here. So we have the red here, orange, yellow, like that. And then I'll have the green, blue, purple going the other way. Ooh, I am suave as fuck. Okay, I'm getting this. I am gonna get this right. I'm gonna make this look, this is gonna be the hardest step. This is the step where you get the rainbow situated. That is the hardest step. I could have just done a full rainbow thing underneath all of them, but that would be too easy. So I'm gonna just do it this way. All right. Yeah, buddy. You know, washi tape would be so much easier to work with if it wasn't sticky, but I guess that kind of defeats the point of washi tape in the first place, right? Okay, this way. Here we go. Now let's see if my master plan works. Well, there's no pink down here, but I don't care. That is going to just be the way it is. Shit! I gotta make this perfect. I gotta make it perfect. Okay, I'm gonna make this, there we go. Now I can see, because the problem is I'm gonna put my head right in the camera to try and see what in the hell I'm doing. Then you're gonna see like all of my hairs, and not all of my hairs. There are some hairs that are not theirs, but some of my hairs. Too many hairs. I've only had literally like two sips of wine. My patrons who were in my hangout right before this know that I was drinking water responsibly, so I'm not drunk yet. Though sparkling wine does go to my head a lot faster. All right. Oh my God, Christine, you think of a few things that would be better if it wasn't sticky. Hi, Tiara. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if my effect worked. Ooh, rainbow. Okay, that's pretty. All right, we have a rainbow across the bottom. Now, we need a rainbow across the top because that's going to be a thing that I do. Is that going to be a thing that I do? I don't fucking know. Dude, this is why when I film Plan With Me's, I do edit out some of the shenaniganry that I get up to because it can be really, you know, like annoying if you have to hear me ramble the whole time. So I don't want to annoy you all with that. Should I just do another about up here? Maybe? Question mark? Maybe? Or no, I don't like how that would look. Let's see. Let me think. All right, I'm gonna just make this work. I love this foil, but I don't want to have it like overtake because it's so shiny. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it over the dates like this so that I can put the date covers, because the problem with these kits is that it's not a problem with these kits. It's just a thing that goes along with these Chrissy Ann Designs kits is that she sizes them based on being able to use them in multiple styles of planning, like not just a Erin Condren or Inkwell Press or whatever the case, but like like so much crafting inserts or other kinds of inserts. And so they don't fit exactly, which is fine because I would rather not necessarily just have it be exactly for one thing and have to only, because that means if you buy stickers, you have to stick with the planner that you're in and not go to a different planner if, you know, you change your mind, as we do. But in order to keep me from getting grouchy looking at the little gaps, I've discovered if you cover the date covers, that's really pretty. God, that's really pretty. Shimmer. I'm like looking at it here and I'm like entranced by it. Like, look at that. Ooh. Anyway, point being is that I don't like looking at the little gaps. So if I put a piece of skinny washi down, then when I lay these motherfuckers down like this, then it's just filled in by the skinny washi tape. You know, the only problem is it doesn't leave you any guidelines, which can be fucking annoying, but whatever, it happens. See? And so then you see the rainbow, but you taste the rainbow, but you don't like marinate in it. Thank you, Mandy. Go, it's cool. Like this, well, you might, I mean, this is the section Supernatural is Life where I wind up getting really irritated as fuck at myself because these little stickers just do not make it easy, which is why I avoid using them on most occasions, because this whole process of trying to lay them down nicely, it's like an exercise in masochism. You know, it's like, why do I do this? All it does is make me howl in anger because I can't ever seem to fucking get them straight. God damn it. I am not allowed to have any more wine until I get to the end of this page. But you see how this looks? Like how, like I'm going to zoom in. Look at this. How like the under, and you can use this with any other stickers that don't fit where you're covering something like this up. Using the skinny washi underneath just gives it like a uniform situation ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to having like the gaps just show and look sloppy as fuck. Now I'm not doing a no white space situation here because that is not my general style. That really isn't, but I am trying to at least cover up the things that will make me go, bitch. So, and that's what this would do. I'm going to drink some. I'm going to finish what's left in my cup and put some more in it. And then I'm moving to the other side. And I am smart, and I brought my wine with me to the table. Please don't overflow. Please don't overflow. Please don't overflow. Yes. Does this mean I have a problem? I drank a lot of water beforehand. We'll see. Anyway. Thank you, Peaceful Rocks. This one nail's all fucked because it broke, but the rest of them seem to be okay at the moment. I've gotten past, I think, my heinous bitingness that was happening for a little while there because of all the stress that was my life, which is still stressful, but at least I'm at the point where I'm not chomping on my nails anymore like they're nicotine gum, which is all right. Back to the stickers. This is like, I swear, this is like, I would feel almost like this is watching paint dry, except it's kind of like, I would feel, and I feel this way sometimes when I'm watching other people do plan with me's. When they're putting the stickers down and they're trying to make them perfectly straight, it's almost like watching figure skating where you're watching because you know that it'll turn out looking really pretty. But what might wind up happening is that the figure skater is going to fall in the middle of like their triple Lutz or something. And it's that on edge. And I cannot believe I just compared putting on stickers to that. But you know what? It's a fucking metaphor. So go with it. God damn it. Shit. Come on. Uh-oh, I think this guy's is this person, I don't know if they're a troll or not because I don't know what that means. I'm looking at the drinking game situation as it. Oh, Pamela, give me a second and I'll show you the wine. I can't tell if this person is a troll, so I'm just going to keep an eye on them. Guys, keep an eye out to see if there's a troll in the comments because I saw somebody make some kind of a comment. But I'm not sure if it's a bad comment or if it's just somebody in another language or not. So I don't want to out and out ban until I have a better idea of whether that person is being disruptive. All right, here we go. Boom! Yeah, buddy. Okay, the wine is... Oh, God, it's all moist. I don't want to get water on everything. WTD by Wayne Donaldson. It's a 2016 Brut. You can't get it in the store. You have to... My husband's company sells it, nakedwines.com. They sell it in a special, like, 6-pack or something right now because it's... And I don't know if it's still for sale or not, but he bought a bunch of it, and I'm drinking it because that's what I do. Okay. Yeah, probably not, Pamela. I know they have companies in the UK and Australia and the US, but not Canada yet. All right, see where we're at. This is looking and see that mutes down the foil a little bit, so it's not quite so in your face. Okay, that guy's a troll, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna block you, homie. Block. Yeah. Did I watch figure skating this weekend? I did not. I actually did not watch much of anything this weekend except for Christmas movies. And I had a long conversation with my patrons today, and I will offer it up. And at church, actually. I've had this conversation more than once about whether or not the Who's and How the Grinch Stole Christmas are cannibals. So I'm not going to use these strips, I don't think. I want to use something to mark off to make a to-do list right here down the middle of the page. Where's that super skinny bullshit? Oh, there it is. Ugh. Let's see. What do you think? Will this work? No, it's too skinny. I guess I could use the foil again and put it right here to mark off like a to-do list section right here. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, buddy. I'm finding it's not my fucking thing. I'm finding my path. I'm finding my chi. Focusing my chi. Here we go. Boom. Am I using the EC hourly for 2018? Well, my goal is to stay with this planner until, not switch again until the mid-year planners come out. Just because I'm trying to practice being less flighty. And for me, changing planners in the mid-year has always made the most sense because my ex-husband and I tend to work on a lot of our custody, using the school calendar. Like we build our custody schedules around the school calendar, not around the calendar year. That looks really pretty. I like that. Uh-oh, do we have another troll? Oh, okay, well, I blocked him already, but thank you for the translation, Trish. Oh, I don't waste all my washi. I put it off to the side. I would show you, but like I keep it over here hanging so that I can use it in other spots. I keep it off. I don't just toss it. I put it off to the side so that I can reuse it somewhere else in the spread. Anyway, normally I don't pull off that much excess, but because I'm trying to kind of do the rainbow thing, I'm sort of being a little bit anal retentive about it, so that's why. Next hand littering video is probably going to come out in a couple of weeks, but I'm not sure. That's something I can talk about now. I'm not going to be doing standard videos for December. I'm going to be doing vlogmas, but I'm going to do it in my own way. And I will have a video out this week kind of detailing that. I'm going to put this weekend banner on because that is low priority on my list. No, that doesn't fit though. Whoops. Anyway, as for the planner I'm using for next year, I'm just going to keep using this one thus far. I have not made any decisions about what's going to happen in June. But for now, I'm just sticking... God damn it. I'm just sticking with this because I want to just stay consistent with what I've been doing. So that's kind of the story at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on in the comments here. Okay. So I will address this right now. I am not intending this to necessarily represent the pride flag because I'm not in the LGBT community. So I'm just doing it because I want to do a rainbow week. However, I have done rainbow weeks during Pride Week and everything because someone who has family members in it and who has felt like someone who wants to be an advocate for the community, but also recognizing that as I do not live that experience, I cannot necessarily speak for that experience or decide to make my planner reflect someone else's lived experience. I just did experience a bunch of times. So regardless, this is a rainbow planner, not a gay pride parade, a gay pride spread. But I would not be opposed to having a spread like that in my planner. That's just not my intention with this one. Does that make sense? I'm going to drink some wine now because I think I deserve it. Okay. Do I want to put numbers here? I don't know yet. I have numbers somewhere, but I don't know if I want to just write them in. I mean, I probably should because I'm going to forget what fucking day it is. Let me find my numbers. Oh, here we go. No, that's not it. Shit. I could see how that was taken as a bad joke if people felt like it was being said in a derogatory way. But if that, sometimes, it just depends on how, impact is different than intent. And sometimes the way that you intend something does not always come off in what you act, like how it is received. So I would not do not, worry about being super, this is going to suck. I would just say dropping the whole thing is probably a good idea. Let's just move forward from now that we know that that's not what I was intending, and whatever the case may be, let's just move forward and hope as like hell that I'm putting the right dates down because I think I had the right date, but I'm not sure. God, I hope so. Here we go. Monday the 27th? Yes, gaga. Okay. 29. Wait. That was the 29th. Shit. 30th. Now, there's only 30 days in November, right? I'm not losing my mind about that. Okay, going one by one. You can hear the sirens in the background. We get a lot of those. Down the street from us are a couple of assisted living homes, and it's shitty to even think about it that way, but honestly, when you have a bunch of people who are already on nursing care, we hear sirens fairly often heading down in that way, and it kind of sucks, but it also feels kind of like that's just what happens, comes with the turf. All right. So, we have the dates. This is looking okay. Holy shit. I feel like I'm doing a freaking athletic situation. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is green. I don't actually use green a lot in my planner because I've not seen a lot of greens that people use to make planner stickers with that have made me feel super happy. Do I want to put anything up here or do I want to just leave it blank? I'll let you guys start discussing that while I cover these situations up with flags. But these are not the right flags. Or I guess these could be the right flags. Yeah, I think I'm going to do weather and just draw it in up there because that's what I usually do. Sometimes I like to put washi up there too, but I feel like I've used enough washi. I've used enough washi all over this situation. Okay, there's one flag. I got to cut this though. God, this is always the moment where things turn into bogusness. Ha! There's one flag. Yeah, you can put a monthly calendar into a bullet journal. I don't because I'm lazy. Let's just be perfectly, let's not mince words. I'm fucking lazy. I am lazy as fuck. And I don't want to draw a monthly calendar in. And I love, these monthly calendars are like life to me because they help me keep my kids' schedules and my husband's schedule and my schedule and everybody's schedules all flowing. Like if I lost all of my shit, all my planner shit, all my stickers, my bullet journal, all the things, the one piece of this whole thing that would really suck to lose for me is my monthly calendar, because that is the one that has all of the things that matter in terms of where I'm supposed to be, where my kids or my husband are supposed to be at any given time. Everything else to me is window dressing. Fuck, I gotta cut this and I can't figure out how to do it where I can see it. Balls in my mouth. Did that work? Good enough. All right. So that is my, like, everything else could go by the wayside in the monthly calendar. The rest of this is all just extra bullshit that is helpful. It's helpful extra bullshit, but it is extra bullshit. The monthly calendar to me is life. Nora, that's a great suggestion about printing monthly calendars and putting them in and blah. Scrolling up. Okay. Anyway, let's I am so glad that it helped, Mandy. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look here and see where we're at. This is looking pretty sexual, I think. So why don't I just go with the weather thing? The weather thing and like just add those icons in. Now I've done a couple of videos, I think, on doing weather icons, but I can always do more. I just like to draw them in. Now I'm using, by the way, an ultrafine Papermate Flare. My next Thunderdome, where I'm going to be doing a bunch of pen reviews and then comparing, is going to be on felt tipped pens. And it's probably not going to be for a while because I've got a couple of things coming up that are going to preclude me from 62. Almost fucked that up. 39. But felt tip pens are some of my absolute favorites. So I am stoked to be looking at those. So I'm talking about like Papermate Flares, Pilot Fine Liners, Pigment Microns, pens like that. There's two. These are the dorkiest looking little clouds I've ever seen. Winning at life right now. There's a sun and 67 degrees. Yeah, California. Come through. I can't, Stencils and I do not get along. Stencils and I have agreed to see other people. It's not you, Stencils, it's me. 67, 39. There we go. All right. One of my favorite felt tip pens. I like a lot of them. I like Pigment Microns. I've been loving these Tombow dual drawing pen or mono drawing pens. I also love ultrafine Papermate Flares. They've actually been a favorite of mine for years, and I'm rediscovering my love for them. So, yeah. See, I can't do Micron 005s for regular writing. I destroy them with my like iron grip. Okay. We have the weather put in. I only put the weather through Thursday because it changes. So I like to just do it this far. And here's the other thing. Because I live in California, our weather is not super variable, but it is variable enough where there might be rain or there might not be rain, or you might want to wear a t-shirt or you might want to wear a sweatshirt or whatever. I know it seems like massive first world California problems, but honestly, it's very helpful to know in advance before I leave the house. Well, I'm glad your daughter likes watching too. Okay, so here's where we're at for right now. I think the next thing to do, which is what I usually do when I do a plan with me, is to put in my known appointments and shit like that. But no, wait, I wanted to put to-do list stickers across the top because these are going to be my to-dos. Oh, God. Okay, so it's time to put some more fucking to-do list stickers. God, this is going to suck. I have to line them all up, but at least now I have like a other sticker that's there to work as like a... It's going to be some garbage. Or as my son has decided is our new insult, raw bullshit. Because we were playing bullshit. And my kids like it because then they get to say bullshit. Not that I really give them too much crap for cussing, as far as I'm concerned, as long as they're not being douche canoes and like using their language. Is that hella crooked? Balls. As long as they're not using language to be hurtful at people, I honestly don't care if they cuss, as long as they're not A, being hurtful, and B, being appropriate at school. Because the last thing I want is a phone call from the principal saying your kid was talking about like ass mastery or something. I just don't want to deal with that. But the point being that, button addict, that's exactly what it is. As long as they don't use it to be hurtful, I don't really care all that much. But, you know, they're careful with it because they know they're not supposed to say it at school. But they love the game bullshit because they get to yell bullshit. And there's something just satisfying about calling bullshit at somebody. And for those of you who don't know how to play bullshit, I highly recommend it. It is probably one of my favorite card games to play with a group of people, because it is very satisfying to call out the raw fucking bullshit that your uncle is playing when he's, you know, putting this is looking good. Oh, I feel better now. You're supposed to put down cards and they're face down, and you say that they're like 3 2s. Except if I have 2 2s in my hand, then I know that you didn't put down 3 2s, and so I will call bullshit on you. And if you call bullshit and the person was bullshitting, then they have to take all the cards in the pile. And if the person was not bullshitting, then you have to take all the cards in the pile. And it's a really fun game. And you get to yell bullshit. Or I remember my mom would not let us cuss at all. She thought it was she did not like us cussing. So when we played bullshit when I was growing up, we had to say BS instead of bullshit, which I will say right now is not as satisfying as saying bullshit when somebody is bullshitting. Just saying. Anyway, yes, so, but my son has started saying raw bullshit when we play bullshit. Like, that's some raw bullshit. And that is, I think, raw bullshit and hot garbage were the 2 ways we referred to, you know, each other over the weekend when we were playing card games with my brother-in-laws and everything. And RJ was like, that's some raw bullshit, or that's some hot garbage. So if I say raw bullshit or hot garbage more than once in this video, you'll know that it's because I was surrounded by people who were saying it this weekend. I have no idea. Home manners, public manners, and grandparents. Bullpucky. Bullpucky is fun to say too, I think. It's got like a nice like alliteration to it. Okay. That's not straight. Fuck! I was doing so well. I mean, they don't have to be perfectly straight, but when it's just off enough to look like hot bullshit, hot garbage, raw bullshit, whatever, that's when it gets frustrating. And then I want to like take a sticker and just shove it up someone's ass just to make myself feel better. But I don't know if that would actually do anything besides maybe give them some kind of like a hemorrhoid. I don't know. It seems like a kind of a gross conversation to be having right now, so maybe I will avoid it. That is so fucking crooked. Oh my God. This is why I don't mess with it. I try not to mess with these things because then it just starts to look real shitty, and then I get grouchy, and I don't want to be grouchy. I want to be enjoying my Sunday afternoon with all of you fine people. Okay, whatever. It's crooked and I don't care. I'm done. Okay. Here we go. We're looking good. We got the to-do list in. We got the weather in. We got all the things. When you threw your planner a few times, you knew you had to stop. That's awesome. I think it's been a while since I've had a drink. If you're drinking with me, drink with me. Urgent question. What do you think I should put on a blank page I have next to my weekly habit? I don't know. I have trouble answering those questions for myself. Put a list, put a collection of all of the movies coming out in 2018 or up until then that you are interested in watching. Or a list of all the movies you think are going to be garbage. Just make a list of movies. That's my suggestion. Bull Pukey? Bull Pukey? I don't know. Okay. It's time time to move forward with placing the few meetings that I have this week that are on the books. So I have vocal rehearsal, yellow. So I'm going to try and do, okay, we're talking about rainbow. I like doing a column all in one color. That's the kind of rainbow week I like. Not just like rainbow explosion everywhere, because I'm not great at balancing that. So I'm going to put this down here, and I need a music sticker. So let me grab a music sticker right quick. But I have rehearsal, because we're doing, my quartet that I sing with is doing a couple of songs for the Christmas Eve service at my church. Oh, reach. And we have to rehearse because we're singing. And I am singing the high part in Candlelight Carol, and I am not a soprano, so this is going to be interesting. I'm going to use one of these Once More with Love music munchkins because they make my heart happy. And I'll put that right there. And I use these music munchkins or music stickers in general. I use those because I really like to be able to catch at a glance. My husband plays in a band, I sing, and both of my kids, my daughter right now is in choir and my son is in band playing trumpet. So we have so much music stuff, not this week, but a couple weeks from now, I'm going to have music fucking puked all over my planner. And having a music sticker is awesome because it draws my eyes to the appointments that have music involvement. I make no promises for how nice my handwriting looks today. This is a Sakura micro perm that I like to use on the vinyl stickers from Christiane Designs and Planner Penny and places like that. Can I recommend a good doodle challenge for December? I haven't looked. I did the Oh So Doodle challenge. I've been doing that and I really like it. Oh So Cute Doodles on Instagram or in the Facebook group. I did the November Oodles of Doodles challenge, which was Harry Potter this last month as well. But I have to catch up on all of my challenges because I haven't used my bullet journal in a week and a half. So, but those are both challenges I have done so far. All right. So that is my music appointment. And then I have on Saturday night, I haven't actually put out my calendar yet. So if you're a 15 plus patron, this will be news to you because I haven't put the calendar for December out yet, but I'm going to do my hangout as usual on Saturday night. And I am thickening the downstroke. It's hard for me since I'm actually taking this seriously as opposed to when I do one of my hot mess plan with me's where I'm doing something like stamping or whatever. I'm like concentrating. I'm like, I must write because normally when I film these, I time lapse through a lot of this. And so I don't talk unless I'm rambling about something. And sometimes you don't see that. Sometimes I decide that's not fit for human consumption. But so if I get quiet, just yammer in the comments or be like, Cindy, fucking say something, bruh. So for someone who wants to, okay. I'm looking in the comments here. For someone who wants to start a sticker collection, where are some good places to get stickers? The Mombi, Me and My Big Ideas sticker books at Michael's have a really nice assortment. And if you get them on sale or with a coupon, they're not that bad. Ordering stickers online, my suggestion would be, regardless of where you shop, to not order very much at first. Even if you have to pay more shipping, order samplers or some small amount because you don't want to go into like some epic amount of fucking sticker debt only to discover you don't like them. Like I have a lot of the stickers I like. Like the shops that I spend the most time or that use the most of, I use a shit ton of them, and I have a shit ton of them that I have collected over time because I know I like them. But I'm very, very careful when I order stickers from someone new, and that I'll order a few things that look interesting to me, but I won't order a metric shit ton until I've used them and discovered whether or not I actually like using them because I'm a creature of habit. I tend very much... I tend to very much... that's why my choices for things like stickers tend to be very similar. I always pick the same shit over and over again. And it's because I'm a creature of habit, and I can't fucking see what I'm doing. So my suggestion to you would be, no matter who you shop with, don't go fucking ham. Be very, because you don't know if you're going to be someone who likes to do no white space, or if you're going to be someone who likes to be more minimalistic, or whatever the case may be. You're not going to know that till you start using stickers. So you want to be conservative with how much you purchase at the beginning, because you want to know before you start spending money and then have a whole bunch of garbage that you might be very beautiful, but may not be something that works for you and your personal style. Now, my favorite shops as of late, well, in general, to work with are Christiane Designs, Once More with Love, are the two that I use on the regular. And the reason I use them is because I really think the Munchkins are cute, and the Christiane Designs stuff, her color palettes just really suit me. I like her aesthetic, and she and I work together. So I have a shit ton of stickers from her because I do illustrations for her. So, but her like general aesthetic and her color choices and her like the way that she does things tends to suit my style. So it's a really good match. That's why I stick with them. Not because I'm like, oh, she sends me stickers, but I'm also fucking cheap. I don't go and buy a whole bunch of stickers until I know I'm going to use them. And I'm a creature of habit. So I don't always know what I'm going to use till I try it, but half the time I'm not willing to try it because I'm such a creature of habit. It's like a fucking self-fulfilling prophecy. So now you know. Anyway, I don't even know what's going on in the comments at this point. This is my church. I have to work in the classroom, which I did this today, and I don't know what ever made me decide I was going to do it 2 Sundays in a row, but whatevs. And then there is a forum to talk about the future of our music program at church. So that's also happening that day. Big day at church on that day. Big. Huge. Talking about trying new shops by buying oopsies. That is an excellent idea. Let me see here. I want to see what's in some of these comments because this is a fun conversation. People are talking about how, let's see here. Michaela, I will get to you in just a second. Don't do what Chris did and shell out $500 plus on scribble print stickers. Invest in washi instead of stickers. I can highly agree with that. One of these days I'll have to do. If you guys would like to see it, drop eggplants in the comments right now. If you would like to see me do a updated washi collection, because I actually cleaned up my washi and reorganized it. So it has grown since the last time I did it like a year or two ago. So I have a big washi collection. I'm a washi tape. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for washi tape. Anyway, but washi instead of stickers is great because you can use it in a whole bunch of ways. What else we got? Mandy and there's several people in the comments are talking about oops bags, or like when people do like where there's like the stickers, there's something slightly off with them. The cut's not quite right, the color's not right or whatever. And so they sell them as like a much discounted price, like oopsies or, you know, whatever, those kinds of grab bags that shops do from time to time. If you can snag those, that's actually how I got several of my What's More with Love stickers, was I got a few of those oops grab bags. And that's how I built my collection up, was by spending less money on them than I would have normally to help me know if I liked them or not. So oops bags are an excellent source of trying stickers out. I'm also a fan of samplers, like not the ones they give you in the order, but ones where you can go and like see if they have like a sampler of things that they do. It's nice to get that to kind of get the feel for different sizes. Michael's washi, Pamela finds Michael's washi disappointing. I agree. I feel like the stick on it is not super sticky, and I feel like some of the patterns are like, I feel like they're always like a step behind in the trends. Like things are like trendy, and then Michael's comes out with washi. So, but my main washi person is Simply Gilded. It is more expensive if you shop with Simply Gilded. You have to fight to get it sometimes, and it's more expensive, but I know that I like it, so I'm willing to do that. And I don't buy all of her washi. I'm not like a completionist with Simply Gilded. I didn't buy washi this last week, but when I see something I really like, it's usually from her. If you're looking at building up a supply of washi tape, I would suggest finding a co-op group on Facebook. There's I think it's Nothing But Washi. There's the Bye Bye Birdies co-op. You can get a lot of washi for a really inexpensive price when they do these big group buys, and that's how I got a lot of mine as well. And that's a way to build up a supply quickly without laying too much change out to start with. How did the eggplant thing get started? Because it's penis. I don't remember where it came from. It happened during my first Wild 30 was when I really started joking around about the eggplant. Okay. Scrolling back up because Michaela had a question that I wanted to answer. And I got to find it. Oh, balls. Where is it? What made me start hand lettering? Have I always done it, or did I start when I got older? I always loved messing with my, Trish is explaining the eggplant in the comments because she was there. Whoops! She was there when that all kind of started. Anyway, let me check my so this was all these are the only actual appointments I have this week, which is kind of blowing my mind, which it's a harbinger of me having hella shit to do this week. Anyway, so I'm going to do this sidebar area, and then I'm just going to start putting in some skeletons of to-do lists because I usually like to do that to have some areas on days I know I'm going to be doing some work. So I'm going to start here. Anyway, Michaela, you asked about my hand lettering. I started hand lettering I always was interested in handwriting, altering my handwriting when I was younger, but I didn't start getting super into hand lettering until I was working at Trader Joe's, and I went into the sign room because I had good handwriting skills, and they needed someone in the sign room who could pick up things right away. And I had some art background. And in Trader Joe's, they have hand lettering artists who do all the signs in the store. So I was like, okay. So they asked me to come work in there, and I was like, sure. And then I did. And that was what got me. I did that for almost 10 years, 11 years. So that was what really sent me down that path. All right. I don't know. Do I want to do these? Confetti is cute, but it's just not what I want right now. And I don't think I want this one either. This when it rains, look for rainbows. When it dark, look. I'm too cheesy. I love you, Kristen, but that's way too fucking cheesy for what I want right now. I think I'm going to use this red one. I'm going to do some layering business up in this business. I'm going to do some layering shenanigans. No, I want to use the pink one. Shitfire. What do I want to do? Or I guess I could put the meal plan there. Normally I've been putting the meal plan here, but I could put the meal plan there. That might work. And then I'll just have extra space for my to-do list. Why don't I just do that? I'm going to do that. You guys are like, Cindy, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't worry about it. Meal plan. Okay. I'm going to lay this down. Oh shit. I can't fucking, when the camera's in the way, I can't. So I'm going to line you up right here. Oh God. Oh, it's the moment of truth. Here we go. Is it going to be straight? That's the fucking, whoops. Okay. There. Is that straight? That looks straight to me. And then I'm going to take this meal plan sticker and put this right across the top. Now, if you were expecting me to write my meal plan, and you must not have been watching my channel for very long, because I do not tend to have a meal plan in place most weeks until I get there. Because when I don't have my kids, my husband and I sort of scavenge for half the week, even though we shouldn't be because I have kidney problems and he has type 1 diabetes. And between the two of us, we were supposed to be watching what we eat and the sadness diet and all that, but I just haven't. But when my kids are around, I'm so used to cooking for like a family of 4 rather than a family of 2. It's just been very awkward for me to adjust to not having the kids. And then I'm going to use this to-do sticker, question mark. Okay, perfect. So there's my meal plan and my to-do, and this is looking pretty. Okay, let me check, and I'm gonna go back and check the comments right now. Scrolling up. I have more eggplant than red tube. KS Poppy plans. That's awesome. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just quiet because I'm scrolling. I think, okay, who said it? Where'd it go? Barbara said she'd really like to see what I do with washi. Should I do an all washi plan with me one of these days? Because I can do that. Never done it before. I have never done it before. I have so much fucking washi tape, and I have never done that before. That might be a thought for the future. Let me think about that. Let me know if you'd like that in the comments. I guess more eggplants. Just give me all the eggplants. No, this is not going to be an eggplant gangbang. Okay. Let's see. I saw something. Jessica said that she judges a shop by their mini kits. Some shops don't give you much for the price. If you feel comfortable using a mini or personal kit for a week from their shop, I'm more likely to buy from them again. I tend to not do white space planning. So generally with these full kits, I can get at least 2 weeks, if not more, out of them because I don't fucking slather this the way Paula Deen slathers shit with mayonnaise. I tend to be more sparing in how I use my stickers. So I can generally get a lot of use out of full kits. I just never bought them before because I was never into the no weight space planning. But now I can appreciate having a bunch of coordinated stickers, even if it is a few weeks before I use them all up. Okay. Tammy mentioned local meetups because sometimes people bring stuff for like the trash to treasure type tables or for swag if those meetups have swag, which PS, if you go to a meetup for the swag, you're going for the wrong reasons, but it can be a fun bonus if there is swag there. Hard to find washi in your area is the only place. Yeah, most of my washi tape came from online. I've only bought a few things from Michael's because their washi tape it's weak sauce compared to what I like. I'm looking. There was something else happening in the comments. Wait, did I just read that right? Janet, did you get a silhouette for $1? Is that what I just read? Because that's impressive, and we need to learn from you, Yoda. So I'm drinking to $1 silhouettes because holy shit, that's a good price. Oh, was it washi tape that you got for $1? I think I just made everyone go get freaking crafty stiffies for thinking that they could get a silhouette for $1. My bad. Okay. All right. So now the one other thing I want to mark in here is that my custody is a little different this week. I don't often mark my custody in my planner unless there's something different going on. So I'm going to use this one more time, this foiled washi. Actually, I'm going to burping. Holy shit, sparkling wine. Okay. I'm going to take this scrap of washi tape from this scrap. Which one's going to fit? I have a couple scraps. This scrap of washi tape from when I was trimming to put down here. This is one of my favorite ways to mark custody or to mark like travel or when like people travel into town. Whoops. Oh, that came out looking fucking jank. Oh, no. Oh, my fingers are not this dexterous. Shit fire. Shit! Come, fuck. Okay, hold on. We're going to make this work. We're going to make this right. I'm just going to move this a little further down and try again. Here we go. There we go. Okay. I'll show you an example. A couple weeks ago when my family was all coming in, you can see down here there's 2 different strips of washi that I used to mark my different people coming into town and staying in Napa. That's how I like to mark it. So here I'm going to mark, and I just need one of these little situations here, and I am going to put down that my kids are coming home on Saturday instead of Sunday, or Friday, so that I don't forget. I don't like that color there. I'm going to use the gray. Try this again. There we go. Sweet. Okay. So we have that in, and that is the extent of my actual, time-sensitive plans for the week. So I'm going to start putting in some places where I know I'm going to be getting some work done because I have to get caught up as fuck. It has been you're coming off of a holiday and you fucking got to deal with all the shit. So the house is actually clean though. So we're going to put the to clean. I'm just going to start with to clean, and it's going to happen on... Wait, I should have done that with the blue to make it all matchy. Whatever, it's on the washi tape. It doesn't matter. Okay. So here I am going to use... Okay, there's this. I like layering. P.S. If you haven't noticed yet, I am not the master. If you want to know a master at layering, Jody Bergeson, who is in the Chrissy Ann Designs Facebook group, and she has a I think it's JM Bergeson is her Instagram handle. She has like some savant level of mastery when it comes to layering stickers, and it is just fun to watch. But I am not quite that awesome. So instead, I am going to put this little cleaning sticker right here. I'm going to layer that. That is crooked, and I don't give a shit. Because this is going to be the day that... Whoops! Oh, sorry about that. That was my elbow. This is going to be the day that my kids do their weekly chores. We have chores every day for them, which is a new system that's only been in place a couple of months, and we're still working on it. But then once a week, they have to do the big chores. So clean bathrooms. Super squished in. Look at that. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see this is the mark of a professional. And vacuum, which always looks like a dirty word to me when you get to this part here. Yeah, dirty word. Vacuum, and then cat shit. Not cat shit like the poo, but cleaning all the different cat things. I know it looks like just cat poo, but it's more than just that. Trust me on that. And then their laundry. Kids' sheets. They did not do them this week because that's gross. And I'm not doing it for them because they are fucking teenagers and can do it themselves. And kids' laundry. That is our Saturday. I know that for a fact. Woohoo! Okay. Scrolling back out. Stephanie, I know there's a whole entire conversation going on in the comments, and I'm not even paying attention to it because I'm trying to stay on top of what I'm doing. So suffice to say, I'm glad you're conversing. That's about as much as I've got for you right now. That is Saturday. Now, Friday, I'm going to need to go to the grocery store because I can already tell, like, my house is like, has leftovers and like random shit. And my husband and I can get by when it's just the two of us. But when it comes to the kids coming home, we're going to need to do some grocery shopping because they are, like I said, they are fucking teenagers, and my son especially, eats everything. So I am going to, let's see here. Oh, there we go. I am going, nope, that's not what I want. What do I want? I need a teal colored half box. There we go. This one will do. And usually Friday mornings are my favorite day to go grocery shopping because, like I said, we tend to, our custody generally switches on. The reason I do it on Fridays is because our custody switches on Fridays, not this week because of special circumstances, but generally speaking, our custody switches on Fridays. So that is the best day for me to go shopping and to buy all of the things. And I have this little tiny situation, but that's smaller than I want. Let me see. I think I have somewhere in one of these binders. Sometimes I have so much fucking stickers. Guys, this is what happens when you have too many goddamn stickers. You hunt through everything to find something specific. And I recognize that I have a bit of a problem. I recognize that. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do anything about it, but at least I recognize that. And shit, I just need a fucking teal colored, not tiny shopping. There we go. That works. I hope this is the right teal. Usually Kristen stays with the same. Yep, that's the right teal. Here we go. There's my little shopping buddy. See, okay, Pamela, let me I'm going to go to Winco. I already know because I have a favorite way of doing things in Costco. And that's going to be what happens on that day. Pamela, let me address the using stickers in a bullet journal thing. Now, I can't address it entirely because I don't actually do that yet. But what I can do is give you my perspective in general on, using stickers for anything, right? Here's my perspective on it. There are two kind of basic reasons. Now, this is not by far, I'm pulling a meal plan sticker because I'm going to need to do that. I need to do that twice. I need to do that today and tomorrow, and I need to do that on Thursday. But we will worry. I need lime green. Okay, these are some of the stickers that I lettered with Kristen. Like I said, we work together. So this is my lettering. Just a thought. Okay, anyway, let me get back to my train of thought. So here's the thing. When you I usually do this in the evening on Thursdays so that I'm prepared for Fridays. When you use stickers in your planner or wherever, generally, I'm totally burping still. Generally speaking, the sizes, yes. I know, Winco, but Winco's my favorite place, Tamara. Okay, meal plan. So generally speaking, when you are using stickers, you use them for one of two reasons. You either use them because they're functional or you use them for them being decorative. Now that doesn't mean, unlike what sometimes people seem to think, that decorative stickers can't be functional or that that wasn't even what I was trying to say. Or that functional stickers can't be decorative. But when you lay a sticker down, you either lay it down because it serves a function for you or because you like how it looks. Now, again, can be both, but that's generally speaking. So I would assume that in the bullet journal, you need to figure out, do you want to spend a little bit of money and buy stickers that are going to serve a function, like those little tiny calendars or something? Or are you going to buy stickers that you just want to use to decorate your bullet journal? Because that would be a different purchase. And then as you get used to them, then you can decide what you like more. Like to me, if I was going to buy stickers specifically for my bullet journal, it would probably be those tiny calendars because I love, what the hell is it? I love how this looks, but writing it out is a pain in my ass. So if I was going to buy stickers, I might buy stickers for that. You know, like it just depends on what it is that you want. Now, sizes, that can be a problem, especially what we were talking about before about these headers not fitting this because she was trying to make them for a variety of sizes. You have one of two things that happens. Either you have people that make stickers that are just sort of generically sized so that you can adapt them to whatever you want, or you have people who make stickers that are kind of meant for one size, one planner, one B6 or Erin Condren or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Either way, when it comes to stickers in general, I reiterate what I said earlier. Just don't go fucking ham. Like, try and go slowly to start, because other than that, otherwise you're going to spend a whole bunch of money and not know whether you're actually going to use it or not. Okay. Anyway, I need to drink some more wine. I'm going to finish this glass of wine. This is how I can't show you. Can I show you? I don't know if you can see. It's this much wine. I'm going to finish this right now, because I feel like I've been so into talking and getting things put down that I'm not actually drinking, and that was part of the point of this. All right, time for a little bit more. And if you think I'm giving myself alcohol poisoning, suffice it to say that A, my kids are at their dad's house, and B, I'm not going anywhere else tonight. My husband's not taking me anywhere. We're staying home. We have Trader Joe's. Well, we had Trader Joe's mac and cheese. I don't think we have anymore, but we have leftovers somewhere in the fridge. We have food. We have some amount of food. It may not be recognizable as a meal, but it is enough to nourish our bodies and our souls. Maybe not our souls. If there's mashed potatoes left, those nourish my soul, because those, fun fact, are my favorite food. So am I going to do stickers in your bullet journal for you? I don't know yet. I'm trying, as much as I have no problem creating malarkey in this planner, my bullet journal, I'm trying so hard to stay consistent with it, except for this last week, no offense, but I don't want to do anything super whack. It's going to make me stop doing it. So I don't know yet. All right. What are we doing here? Let's see here. Oh, okay. Now we need to start getting some spots because I know that tomorrow is going to be, unless something comes up with church, burping again, fingers crossed, unless something comes up with church, tomorrow is going to be a nose to the grindstone work day because I have been so removed from getting anything done because of, Thanksgiving and family and all the bullshit. So I need a sticker to make me I don't know. All right, let's see here. I'm going to use this pink with this little to-do list, and I'm going to put it right here. And then, is that crooked? It's fucking crooked. God damn it. Oh, it's pulling the paper up. No! Another fun fact. As much as I treat them as removable, these stickers are not removable. I just act that way because I live my life by my own rules. I don't ask for anybody else's anybody else's sign off on how I live my life. Okay. So tomorrow I need to do a lot of filming because I need to be prepared for Vlogmas, which is coming, and that is as good as it's going to be. So okay, I'm scrolling up. I have no idea what's happening in the comments anymore, you guys. I give up. Okay, can I tell you about IncoWrimo? I don't know what that means. What is IncoWrimo? I know about NaNoWriMo, which I don't actually participate in. If Trish is still in the comments, I know she's participated in it because she's a writer. But I have attempted to be a writer maybe once in my life, and it was not flavorful. So I chose to pursue other interests. But IncoWrimo, I have never heard of before. So international correspondence writing. Ooh, is it like pen pals? Question mark? Like actual letters, not just like emails and garbage? If that's the case, that's the kind of thing I would like. Responsible Cindy would love to take part in, and irresponsible Cindy knows that is not likely going to happen anytime in the near future. I'm putting this little thing up here. Watch for I'm going to show you what my brain is going. So one of my favorite things I got from Once More with Love that I still need to order some more of because I'm almost out, as you can see, are her little YouTube stickers, her little YouTube munchkins. And because I need to do a bunch of filming, I'm going to put that there. But I'm not going to write everything out yet. Not because I'm like, ooh, secrets. But, I mean, maybe partly. But part of it's just because I have to sit down and actually figure out what the fuck I'm filming tomorrow. But I usually can film up to 5 videos in one day and then do the editing on another day, which is going to be probably Tuesday. So we'll worry about that. So that is for tomorrow specifically. And the other thing I have to do is get to the post office because I have this bag full of giveaways that I've been trying to get mailed out for a week now. And I haven't been able to get to it because family and me being a loser. So that is also something that needs to get done tomorrow. And so I need a little mail icon. Why do I don't need it, but I want it. Maybe I'll write it. Maybe I'll write it out. I'm going to write it. I'm going to do some lettering. What's up with that? On this channel, lettering? I didn't know that was possible. So I don't know if it'll be in the afternoon tomorrow, but I play fast and loose with the times unless I have actual appointments. It's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? Oh, wait. It's because I'm the one who does all the talking. Okay, post office. Did I spell that right? That doesn't look right to me. Whatever. Hi, Carol. Trish, did I just out you as a writer? Am I going to sing you a song? Okay, maybe the next time I'm quiet. I love Trader Joe's because I used to work there. I worked for Trader Joe's for 11 years. And as much as I've had some issues in some ways with them in general, it was a job I really loved. So no hate for Trader Joe's from this girl. Okay, so that I know. So this is going to be filming on Monday and then the post office. Tuesday is probably going to be an editing and other bullshit kind of day. Plus, I need to remember to post the prompts for Llama's Love Lettering the every damn day. The last lettering challenge of 2017 coming from my brain, which is kind of blowing my mind right now. So I'm going to put that early so that I remember. Should I use a full box or half box? I'm going to use a half box. No, that's too big. I need something smaller. I'm going to use this situation here, this little scalloped. So as you can see, I am not fully planning my week as much as I am deciding. Like, I know there are things I have to get done on specific days, so I'm sort of making space for that. I don't know. I'm in my head ever since I saw that video where they were talking about how, like, scheduling isn't planning and blah, blah, blah. Part of me feels like I have to justify when I do things or why I do things. And that is, like, making me trip balls. And I am not necessarily sure how I feel about that. So, do I have an Instagram of some sort? I feel like I just got Instagram stickers from someone. I don't remember who. Who the fuck did I get them from? I have too many. This is what happens. You have too many fucking things. And here? Question mark? Yeah! I have once more with love Munchkin Instagram stickers. Holla! Okay. I just like them. They're cute. Sometimes things just need to be cute to make you happy. Llama's Love Lettering every damn day. And I must say, I really enjoy my prompts for this month. I think that my patrons do too. So we'll see how they go with that. It needs to be done on this day. Dude, I have heard that there are some places that have, I'm posting Llama's Love Lettering every damn day on Tuesday. Drive-through liquor stores. And aren't they in New Orleans? You can get like a fucking daiquiri through the drive-through, which to me is like God's country. Okay, I'm gonna drink some more of my sparkling wine now. If I burp, I'm so sorry, but the bubbles are going right to my head, as the rest of this shit is too. All right. Anyway, somebody asked a question that I wanted to answer. Where is it? Where the fuck did it go? Oh, Jessica asked if I'm going to be coming out with prompts for 2018 for Llama's Love Lettering every damn day. I can't say anything for sure because every time I say something for sure about anything, I wind up misspeaking or having to retract later. What I will say is that I've really enjoyed doing it this year. I have not done every single, part of me thinks I should take like a week and just go through all the ones I didn't finish and just do everything and make my hand fall off. But regardless, totally burping. I told you it was coming. That's so crooked. I don't care. Everything is leaning towards yes, but I may adapt it a little bit to maybe focusing more on drills with still prompts, but like focusing around. I've had some people ask me if I recommended a certain kind of font or a style, and I'm like, no, it's up to you. And some people seem to want a little bit more structure. I haven't decided if I'm going to offer that yet, but it's in my mind. I don't know yet, but I will be doing something in 2018. What it is, I have not figured that out yet, and we will just have to see, won't we? So, separate liquor stores. Yeah, I've heard that in Washington and Oregon, you have to go to government liquor stores to get like hard alcohol or some shit, but that you can get wine and beer. I don't know for sure. I know that here you can buy all the booze in all the stores, but you just have to pay the cost of living in California, which in and of itself is like a tax on your soul. I'm drinking more wine to think about the cost of living here because that requires wine. All the wine. Oh God, California is so expensive. Okay. Now I'm going to put a section here for editing. because I know I'm going to be doing a metric butt ton of editing tomorrow. Should I do another half box or full box? I think I should do another full box. It's going to be a lot of editing. I don't know. Get it done. Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. But I'm not going to make it only editing. It's just going to be a list of things that I have to get done. I'm just going to put this here. And what's going to happen is I'm going to have a meeting happen at church. It's going to happen right in this section that I'm covering with a full box. And then later I'm going to look at it and be like, motherfucker, why couldn't I put that in a different spot? It's because I'm jinxing myself. I'm just saying. Just you wait. Just you wait. I'm going to use this. And then this sticker that I did the lettering for, which I'm bragging because I'm drunk and drunk people brag. This Get It Done sticker is going to go right here. And that's going to go there. And I feel like at Tuesday night is probably my best chance to figure out some TV show and binge watch it with my husband, because Monday nights he's usually at work. And so my goal, okay, I'm going to use a Planner Penny sticker, and I am going to fucking put myself on the spot. You don't have band practice next week, right?
No.
Okay. I'm putting this flag here. Is that crooked? God damn it. Okay. I'm putting this flag here. Shit! And I ripped it. That fucking bullshittery garbage fucking raw fucking garbage bullshit. Whatever. Okay. I'm putting that sticker there, and I'm going to use this TV sticker from Planner Penny to right here. And I am going to leave it blank because we still don't know. It might be Mindhunters. I don't know what it's going to be. But by Tuesday, God damn it, I'm going to have a TV show for my husband to watch, because the holiday is so rough for him at work. And for me, I'm just so wiped out that it's hard to do like date things. But watching TV on the couch has been the nicest times we've had over the last couple months, watching Stranger Things and Big Little Lies and the Menendez show. So I'm going to... But this is the fucking hill I'm going to die on. This Tuesday night, I have to have figured out a show for us to start binge watching, whether it's Mindhunter or something else. That's going to happen Tuesday night. It's going to happen. I'm telling you now. You've heard it here first, bros. Legends of Tomorrow. Llama's Love Lettering Doodle Challenge. That's a good idea. Stranger Things and Handmaid's Tale. Yeah, me too. Is Jonathan Groff in Mindhunter? I did not know that. I'm scrolling up. There's all sorts of situations going on here. I don't even know. The comments look hilarious, and I'm still like, what the hell is going on? All right. Anybody wants to come to California and meet up with me, I'm here, man. I will drink wine with you and party like a rock star. Okay. We're filling this planner in, folks. We are doing this in a way that only slightly negates everything I've ever done with my life. Okay. What else do we have to do? I have a whole list of shit that I have to get done, but I don't know what it all is because I haven't sat with my planner for 2 weeks. So it happens. You lose your planner. You don't work with your planner for a week, you get all fucking lost. This is a cautionary tale for you kids. I should cross off. Okay, I'm going to go back to this side of the planner where I was doing 2 weeks ago and cross off the things I actually got done. Let's find out here. I did Thanksgiving shopping. I haven't done that yet. I cleaned the house. I haven't done that yet. I did that. I did that. I did that. Haven't done that. Haven't done that. Did that. Hey, look, I have some things to put on my to-do list that need to get done this week, that actually really need to get done this week because it's 2 weeks ago. So let's copy some to-do list items over, shall we? And you're going to see, if you watch my bullet journal video that'll come out in the next day or two, you'll kind of get an idea of where I'm at. So worksheets. And this is how I do my running. This to-do list here is for things that aren't necessarily tied in with a specific day. They are things that I tend to try and fit in over the course of the week. Though some days I set aside time for them. It just depends. But this is like my priorities. Like these things, I need to get as many of them checked off as possible. Though as you look through my previous weeks, this was a good week. I got everything done except for this one thing. This week, maybe less. And then this week, a lot less. So that's how I use this this to-do list as kind of like my task list for the week. Where are we at? Okay, I'm leaving it at that for right now because I got to go through and like do some fucking discernment and shit. PlannerCon was March. Okay, hold on. I'm scrolling back up again. What we got going on here? New Star Trek is awesome. I love Star Trek. I'm a fucking Trekkie. And it has Anthony Rapp in it. And the only reason I haven't watched it yet is because I don't have CBS access. So I haven't decided if I want to spend that money yet. But I want to watch it because I grew up. I consider myself a second generation Trekkie because my parents were Trekkies and they raised me that way. So I have such a big spot in my heart for Star Trek that I need to decide if I'm going to do that or not. But having Anthony Rapp in it just makes me, as I'm also, if I am a Trekkie, I am also a rent head. And so Anthony Rapp in all things makes me so happy. Anyway, driving through looking. Oh, God, what we got going on? Am I doing PlannerCon? Okay. Bye, Tammy. Oh, she's gone already. Am I going to PlannerCon? I have not decided yet. I do not have a ticket. Okay. We're on live YouTube right now. I don't know if this is a time for me to start airing my grievances. Probably not, but you guys are going to be like, yeah, fucking do it, Cindy. I got to decide what I'm going to do on Thursday. So I got meal plan. I'm trying to decide what else I need to do with this. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. I should probably get something done on Wednesday. Anyway, airing my grievances. I'm not sure if this is the place to do that, but I have specific issues with PlannerCon that have kept me from going to it in the past. And thank you for the West Wing, Barbara. Thank you for you need some menu ideas. Okay. I should meal plan for the week. I need to put some things on here. I'm going to meal plan right now. We're going to fucking meal plan. That's what we're going to do right now while I'm trying to figure my shit out. And I don't know what I want to put on Wednesday yet. So let's meal plan. Let's make some shit up. Potato soup is my favorite. And when is it going to rain again? According to this, the next what? My husband's like, yeah, fuck yeah. If I make potato soup on a week we don't have the kids, that means we'll have leftovers for once, which will be nice. I use the recipe on the Food Network. It's the Neely's. Their loaded baked potato soup. I don't make the spinach salad because ain't nobody got time for that. But I make the potato soup, and I utilize, instead of putting beer in it, I just replace the beer with chicken stock, and I replace the milk with half and half. And that's how I make the Neely's potato soup. And it makes me so happy. But I'm going to do that on Tuesday because my husband will be home in the evening. That's the start of my meal plan. All right. No, Planners Rock is in February, and I will be there at that. I'm speaking at that, and I'm excited. Every event the West Coast Planners group has done I've been at all the big ones, the Seattle one, the Portland one. They've been a fucking blast. I've had so much fun. So yes, I'm excited about Planners Rock. PlannerCon is the one that's in San Francisco. And another second generation Trekkie. Yeah, Stephanie. The Neelys, yes. My issue with the PlannerCon is that I got booted from the group for speaking my mind in a different group about how I felt that they weren't being transparent, and it was really bothering me that their choices about what they were releasing to the public felt very shady, and I would like more information, and I got booted from the group, and then people got pissed because I'm a local to San Francisco who is at some level of quote-unquote planner fame, and people were like, why'd you boot her? So they let me back in, so I gave a piece of my mind about how I felt about it and then left. I do not appreciate people censoring me, and that's how I felt. Now, whether that means I'm not going to go this year or not, I don't know. It is local to me, and with my kidneys being shittier and shittier, my chances of traveling outside of California are getting lower and lower right now, so I don't know. I haven't decided. I am not ruling it out, but I also have not made any plans. if that makes sense. And yes, for that, I needed wine. I just thought you should know that. Regardless, I don't judge anybody for going. Like, I think planner meetups are great, and I hope that PlannerCon continues to be a success, because I think that more meetups that are more accessible to people, like the more meetups you have that people can go to, the better, because it gives more people a chance to meet each other, and I love meeting people in person. I just personally have a bit of a grr about it, so that's kind of where I'm at. Not saying don't go. If you want to go, fucking go. Have fun. Have a fucking blast. Maybe I'll show up. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. So now you know. And it's because I've been drinking that I was even willing to say that on live YouTube. So. Yeah, but Lori, I know you live in the area too. So, and yet I've only seen you in person at meetups that aren't in California. And yet you live in California, which I find amusing. Okay. Wednesday. I don't know what I'm doing on Wednesday yet. I know I have music rehearsal, and I know I'm going to have more work to do. I'm going to have a lot of work to do. I have to get my fucking patrons all their shit for December, but I don't remember when I said I would do that by, and I can't find my fucking calendar because I had it on my desk, but then I had to take my desk apart when all my family came over, so I'm so confused. So maybe Wednesday is going to be a patron day, but I'm not going to put a full box because I don't know what's happening yet, and I want to leave it open. So I am going to put a half box. I'm going to put a half box in the morning because that is the most important time of the day. The most important meal of the day is breakfast. I'm going to put it right here. I feel like tomorrow I'm going to look at my planner and be like, what the hell were you thinking, son? I'm not worried about it now, though, because that is tomorrow's problem. Now what we got? Let's look. Ooh, I'm going to use this little planner from the Planner Penny Rainbow Shit. The Rainbow Kit, the Rainbow Shit. I'm so funny. No, I'm not. Okay. There's a little planner, and I'm going to plan patron shit. Yeah. You can tell I'm getting, look at that. Look how fucking pro my handwriting is at this point. You guys can tell it's getting to be the end of this situation here. But is there a book con? There's a book con? I should start my own planner meetup. Oh, God. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. No. No, there is a level. Whoa, this is really zoomed in. There is a level of garbage I'm able to put up with. And I think that if this is my level of garbage I can put up with, then here is the level of garbage for putting on a meetup. I have thought about doing like lettering classes at my local art store, but I don't know. I don't know. I know that as time advances and as my kidneys get worse, I have polycystic kidney disease, for those of you who don't know. As my kidneys get worse, I don't know what traveling out of state is going to look like. But that doesn't mean that I'm willing to take on that level of bullshittery. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, Thursday. We're on Thursday. BookCon. What the fuck is BookCon? That sounds awesome. Amy, if you're asking about Planners Rock, it is open to anybody. You can look for the West Coast Planners group on Facebook or the West Coast Planners website, and it has information. It is in Palm Springs at the Hard Rock Cafe. I know there are tickets still available, and they have, burping again, every meetup, they've done 2 big ones so far in Seattle and in Portland. And every big meetup that they have done so far has been a fucking blast. I have had so much fun. So, could be fun. Could be a lot of fun. So I'm down to see anybody who's going to be there. But that's empty. Should I fill it up one more time? Because I'm almost done with this. Should I fill it up one more time? Eggplants in the comments, or wine glasses in the comments, or fucking something, some emoji in the comments, and we'll figure it out. Bye, Peaceful. Top it off. Yeah, no, the Seattle was so much fun. Just to attend a CindyCon. That is, oh my God. I would feel like the biggest performing fucking monkey of all time. I want to go to Chicago so I can meet Trish, because I promised her I would try, but I just don't know what's possible in the future. So, I don't know. I I don't know. I love going to meetups. Can I just mention that I need to figure out what I'm going to put on Thursday, and I don't know what yet. I got to do some church shit. It's the end of the year, and I got some church shit to do, and I don't know what it is yet. I got to figure that out. You need a passport. I would love to go overseas, too. Hell yes, I would love to go overseas, but I just don't know if that's possible for me. Like, it sucks because, like, my health is getting shittier, so, like, whether or not I can travel much farther than my radius, I just don't know. You'd meet me in Chicago and supply the wine. Con is 2/17. That's the week after, like 2 weeks after the Planners Rock thing. I have no idea if that's going to be possible or not. But I don't know. Look into it. Is it shady? I heard rumors that there wasn't a lot of information about the Chicago thing. So, I don't know. That's the nice part. Okay, it's not I just got wine on my fucking leg. Alcohol abuse. Come to Belgium. Then Canada. So, okay. I got to figure out, while we're thinking about Thursday and Friday, we have to have a date night. I'm going to write date night on Friday. Do we have a date night scheduled? I don't think so, but we're gonna, because I love my husband and I like hanging out with him. And sometimes I like having sex with him, but sometimes I just don't like having sex because I'm fucking 37 and this body's tired, bro. So, but you don't need to worry about that. He's over there like, fuck, Cindy, I fucking hate you sometimes. I love you. Right, date night. Anyway. What was I saying? I don't know. I was saying something. It was important, but I don't remember what it was. Supernatural is on Thursday night. Bye, Danielle. Ooh, good luck for what? Have fun writing your paper. Come to Michigan. Come to Canada. There's so many places. Come to Germany. Let me think about that, Trish. I still haven't bought my plane tickets for Palm Springs yet. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to fly to Planners Rock or if I'm just going to drive. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I should probably make that decision, but I haven't decided yet. I am, like I said, #professional. Date night on Friday night. What are we gonna do? I don't fucking know. Probably we could do sex, but that would be presumptuous. So, but you know what? It's blue. It's not. I can't wait. No, I don't have multicolored eggplants. I just have purple eggplants. I was not going to go with the rainbow theme. The eggplant has to go on Sunday. Just Are you guys driving, Tamara? That's awesome. Come to Italy. Fuck yes, I would go to Italy. I want to go to Florence and be in all the places from fucking Hannibal. Okay. I do have eggplant stickers, but they don't match the rainbow theme. But maybe, okay. So this is where, I am prepared right now to show you just how deeply I go down the rabbit hole. Are you prepared? I hope you're prepared. My husband is going to get some on Sunday. Why? Because I have purple eggplants. And purple is the color that is on Sunday for this rainbow spread. So this color of my rainbow spread is dictating my husband's sex life. So now you know, Jesse. Be prepared. Because this night is your night to shine. Putting the eggplant, and I'm going to put... What am I going to write? I'm just going to write it. I'm drunk. I don't care. Sexual healing. My handwriting is so bogus right now. There we go. Oh, God, my handwriting is so bad. It's okay. There we go. Sunday night. On my purple eggplant. On my purple day. Now he... That is Sunday night. There's no Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is out for at least another year, so something has to happen on Sunday night. I hope my kids aren't watching this right now because they're going to be here on Sunday night. We're going to have to close the door. Okay. Brown chicken, brown cow. Yes. Oh my God. Give him earplugs. Yeah. All right. I don't know if there's anything else I want to put in here right now. I feel like I want to fill this up, but then the other part of me is like, but I don't know what's going to happen this week. Aside from Monday and Tuesday where I really need to get a lot of filming done, like part of me wants to leave it open. That's what I usually do. So, okay. In January, I think, I don't know for sure, the conversations are happening in my head where most conversations happen, but my patrons, I keep mentioning them. It's not because I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, just kidding. Give me a second. I totally got off like distracted. I got to show you guys. I have a sticker from Planner Penny to add to this situation. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for the most appropriate situation? And it's purple. No, wait, I don't like that. It's not. It's outside the lines. Here. There. It's a sticker, Jessie, that says get it done. Oh, I'm so amused right now. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. Okay, now that I've found that. Okay. So as I was saying, in January, and the conversations, and like I know I keep name dropping my patrons, but A, they're fucking rad. B, generally speaking, in our secret private patrons Facebook group, our Sean Connery Facebook group. In our Facebook group, we have conversations about things that I'm thinking about. I'm kind of spitballing in my head because ultimately my patrons act as like executive producers of my content, and I feel like it's important to keep them clued in on my thought process. Regardless, what I'm talking about doing is in January doing a plan as you go every day for the month of January. Not a month in my bullet journal, because even though I love me my little bullet journal, I also use this Erin Condren planner, and I use them in tandem with each other. And that plan as you go week I did in October kind of reflects that. So I'm thinking about doing that in January, a whole month of how I plan. So that's coming up, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. In December, I am doing Vlogmas, and that starts, I should put that on this day. Fuck yeah. Okay, I got some ideas here. I need a teal situation. I need a teal situation. That's not teal enough. That's not teal enough. I need a teal. None of these are, ooh, is this teal? Does that match? That kind of matches. Hold on. I'm going to use this little teal flag from Planner Penny. Yeah, coming through in the clutch. It's not the same teal, though. Oh, that's going to bother me. Okay, hold on. I'm not done yet. I'm figuring this shit out. Regardless, the point that I'm making is that in December, I am doing Vlogmas. And what it's going to be is it's not going to be vlogging every single day. Because I'm not a vlogger, and I feel fucking janky when I do vlogs. Not gonna lie, like vlogging to me is it. Maybe it's because I'm not that practical. I'm not talking about video blogging where I make videos. I'm fine with that. I make videos all the time. Vlogging where I take the camera along with me on my life is not something that I feel very comfortable with because I don't do it very often. I want to get more comfortable with it because I feel like my boring ass life could be funny. Maybe ? Regardless. The point that I'm making is that I want this sticker right here. The point that I'm making is that in December, I'm going to still do bullet journal videos and plan with me's on some weeks. And I'm going to have a couple of other random videos. But what I'm going to do is December Daily. And if you don't know what December Daily is, I will explain in a video this week. If you do know what December Daily is, you can explain it in the comments right now if you want to, what December Daily is. My December Daily, and I'm going to explain it more in a video later this week, is not going to look the same as everybody else's because I'm kind of doing it and I'm interpreting it differently than it is necessarily interpreted by the other people who are doing it, in part because I'm not a fucking scrapbooker and I don't do things the way, I'm not. So regardless, point being is that I'm going to have some December daily videos to do. I'm going to have some vlogs, and I'm going to have some regular videos. And all of that should fill me up like a big old fucking eggplant. Sexual healing. Okay, hold on. Yes, Lindsay just asked if this awesomeness is here every Sunday evening. Sarah, holy shit. Your birthday is January 31st? My birthday is January 31st. We are birthday buddies. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. Lindsay, no, this is once a month. Part of me would love doing live videos, live plan with me's or live other videos on Sundays every week. But then the other part of me thinks that it might get tired and kind of stale. And I'd start doing it just for the sake of doing it. So for now, we're keeping it at once per month. It may change. I don't know. But right now, part of me is like, oh, you don't want to do things just because people want you to, because then they're going to be like, oh, I'm so bored of Cindy's. So I want people to be like hungry. I want you to have like stiffies for Cindy on Sundays, not like, you know, like having sex because you're awake and you're able to suffer through it, but you're like, oh, I'm not really into this. But on the same note, like, whatever, just stick it in me. I don't ever want to be this just stick it in me of live videos. I want you to like crave my fucking penetration. Oh my God, this is so bad. Okay. Vlogmas is when it starts, is on Friday. I know some people do Vlogmas starting the day after Thanksgiving, but I don't live by their rules because that's some garbage and I don't feel like it. But thirsty for Cindy Sundays. All right. Anyway, point being is that in December, I'm going to have some December daily videos, some vlogs, and some regular videos. And that's going to go every day through the 25th, unless I fuck up, which is entirely possible because that's kind of the theme of my life. We don't know yet. So point being is that this 1 month of Plan As You Go will probably happen on Saturday, or fuck, I don't even know what's going on, in January, the January of 2018. And then we'll see what happens from there. I have been trying really hard to stay on top of 5 videos per week. Now, I know this last week was kind of not that, but that's, you know, it's a holiday week, so whatever. But I'm trying really hard to stay on top of 5 videos per week. And I don't want to like throw too many monkey wrenches in that. However, I really like showing up as much as I can. I'm thinking this looks really good. I don't know if I have anything else to add. I think I'm kind of good. Okay, I am going to hear me live tonight binding a junk journal. I will do my best, Mandy, to show up, but I may go and sleep after this because I'm really drunk. Okay, let's take a second here. Let's look at this. I think this is good for right now. I know my one meal plan for the week is potato soup, but whatever. We won't worry about that. And I think that this is where I'm going to end the plan with me, but I'm going to flip the camera on me. You're going to get to see my greasy satisfaction, which is kind of how my face is right now. And we will finish this conversation in this glass of wine, and we'll have a little bit more of a conversation for those people watching the replay who have stuck around till the end, and those of you in the live chat who have stuck around towards the end. But this is the end of my planning, as much as it is. I have a lot of thoughts. And I'm going to flip the camera around so we can talk about my thoughts. But give me a second. I got to check the lighting too because I'm going to look like a fucking ghost. I'm going to look like a ghost face. Fucking scream bullshit. So hold on. Let's flip. You're going to look at my ceiling. Are you prepared for my ceiling? Are you prepared? Yeah, my ceiling. Woohoo! Okay, hold on. Flipping you around. Ah, now I'm over there. See, I told you I was going to look like a fucking ghost face. Let me turn some of these lights off. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God, I'm so fucking greasy. Oily skin is the curse of being 37, 38, 37. Fuck, how old am I? Okay. All right. Hi. It's okay. Joshy, you can come back and watch the replay. All right. Let me look here. Let me scan through. Trish, as usual, pimping my Patreon in the comments because Trish is a fucking trooper. Now, so here's where I'm at with my week. Here. That's as much as I'm going right now. It's probably more than I usually do at the beginning of a week, but you will see that in January when I do a Plan As My Go. Plan As My Go, Plan As I Go. Okay, we got this. I'm going to turn this light off too. Oh, okay. It's not great lighting, but whatever. It works. It's the evening. Can I test more brush pens? Yes, don't forget the thumbs up, people. I got a thumbs down. Somebody doesn't love me. Okay, whatever. It's cool. All right. I don't look a day over 30. Oh, you're my new favorite. Thank you. All right. Can I test more brush pens? Yes. Brush pens are on my list. The reason that I'm not doing a brush pen Thunderdome next, I'm doing a felt tip pen as opposed to a brush tip Thunderdome, where I'm comparing a bunch of brush pens, is partly because, to be perfectly honest with you, I am less comfortable offering my opinion on brush pens. My opinion on brush pens is from the perspective of somebody who does not do a lot of brush lettering, because that's not my style. Like, I do brush lettering and I like it, but my lettering favorite things to do are not brush pens. They're bubble letters and things like that. So I feel like my opinions are, now I know that it's very helpful sometimes to get opinions from somebody who considers themselves to be like a novice at things, which I have kind of leaned on for a lot of my opinions. But when it comes to brush pens specifically, I have already gotten a lot of shit on this channel from people who don't like my opinions on things. And it's not that I'm afraid of people giving me shit. I'm really not. But felt tip pens give me kind of a more solid place to jump off of, because I am passionate about felt tip pens, because those, to me, felt tip pens are the most comfortable as a heavy-handed person. More comfortable than gel pens, more comfortable than ballpoint pens, more comfortable than brush pens, more comfortable than all the fucking pens. Felt tip pens tend to cushion the heavy hand, and I am heavy-handed, so I tend to prefer those. So that's why that's what I'm gravitating towards next. How do I like Zig Coco Eero? Okay, hold on. Scrolling up, checking the. I will be doing more pen tests. I like doing pen tests in general. I really do. So there will be more pen tests. I just, because of doing vlogmas and doing the 1 month plan with me, the pen tests are going to be more sporadic for the next couple of months because I am doing these other things. So the pen tests will be there, but they won't be every week, most likely, but they will come back. I like to do pen tests on Tuesdays, tip test Tuesday, hashtag eggplant, etc. So they will be back on the regular, but until then, they will be kind of sporadic based on when I can fit them in. Do we ever get to see my handsome, Peppy? Any draw any beautiful naked women? No, actually, I prefer to not draw nudes. Mostly not because I'm afraid of the human body, but because I'm afraid of drawing people in general, because my people always look kind of janky, and I don't like that. So, but I blocked Pepe Le Pew because Cindy's husband is playing video games, and he does not like being put on camera unless he has consented to it first. As people who were in my first Wild 30 know, it took a lot for him to even show up on camera in the first place. He is over there, and he is handsome as far as I'm concerned. And he plays guitar, which I find highly sexy. But the point being is that I am not going to turn the camera on him because I will never fucking hear the end of it, and I'm not in the mood for that right now. I am enjoying a pleasant buzz. As you can see, my wine bottle is right there. I'm reading all your shit right now. Okay. So Elizabeth asked how I like the Zig Coco Eero. I have somewhere in my pile of garbage here, I have Zig Coco Eeros. They're the ones you buy the body and then you buy the pen that goes inside. And I have a couple of ones that are the brush, and I have a couple of ones that are the ballpoint, the gel. And I really like them. The brush tip is really nice because it is so small and kind of firm, but it bends. The one issue I take with it that I've had in the past is that it gets really scratchy. As for the gel, like ballpoint situation, the roller ball for the Coco Eero, I like it as well. But if I'm going to be perfectly honest, my issue with Coco Eero is not that I don't like the ink colors. Their blue-black is fucking sexual. I like the ink colors. I like the tips. What I don't like is the fucking complication that comes with having to buy. Let me find one. You have to buy the pen like the shell, the casing, whatever, the body of the pen, and then you have to buy the inserts of the pen, like a planner. And I get, this is a Cocoa Era. I have a couple. I have this one. I have this one. I have another one, I thought. Question mark? This one. I have these 3 bodies, and then I have a bunch of refills for them. And I like them, but at the same time, the complication of them is annoying as fuck. So I'm lazy. I am fucking lazy, okay? I am lazy. I'm a lazy bitch. And I don't like having pens that I have to think about. So that's my downside for the Cocoa Era. There are so many brush pens. You're right, Cash Baker. That's an awesome name. P.S. There are so many brush pens, and I am not a connoisseur of brush pens. I know what I like. What I like is a pen that holds up to my my sexual healing grip and doesn't get all sorts of fucked up. And I like it when they're accessible and you can find them and not have to order them on the internet because I like instant gratification. That goes with this too. You know, like I like it to happen fast. I don't have to wait for my sweet relief. I am. Oh. Buy Supernatural is life. You're in for next Sunday. We be drunk. Oh God, I don't even know what's happening in these comments. Eggplant, sexual fuck. There's all sorts of things. Thank you, Pamela. I'm going to finish this glass of wine and then I'm going to be done. So we have a little bit more time to comment with each other. So anyway, December Daily, there's going to be some information about that coming later this week on how I'm doing it and what I'm going to be doing and what book I'm using. And I am not going to be as fucking prepared as some people are because I don't live my life prepared. I live my life. I figured out what the fuck I was doing in this shit like 5 minutes, maybe an hour beforehand. And that was only because I had my patrons to talk to and I had to be done before that. Whatever. I fly by the seat of my pants. That is my hallmark, my trait, my number one trait is I fly by the seat of my pants. So I'm never prepared for anything. And that is either charming or obnoxious. It depends on your point of view. I keep having to look. I don't want to look at myself. I want to look at the camera, but we'll see how that goes. Cindy drinking game. What's next? Oh, God. Responsible Uncensored. Mandy, that is high. Okay. I'm going to take a second here. I hope we all are in this space together where I can be honest, as I'm always honest, but let me be like really brutal when it comes to my thoughts on things. I get really pissed off when people get mad at my language. And it makes me angry because if you're pissed at my language, you're not listening to what I have said. Because my language is just like the fucking explicit seasoning on top of the meat of what I'm actually saying. I don't use my language to be mean to people. I don't use my language to demean people. I don't use my language to talk shit most of the time. My language, shut up, Jesse. My language is the fucking seasoned salt, the Lowry seasoned salt of my life. I just have a potty mouth. I always have. And that is how I speak. I don't use it to be a dick to people. And so when people get mad at my language, it infuriates me. Not because I understand that some people don't like language like that. I get it. What bothers me is that if that's what you take away from what I say, you're not listening to what I'm saying in the first place. And I fucking hate being misheard. That makes me angry. So my language, Nora's got it. My language is like a spice rub. That right there. I could have that translated into Latin and put on my family crest. So that is my thought on when people get upset with my language. It's not that I am hateful of anybody who doesn't like hearing cussing. I get that. Not everybody likes hearing cussing. Totally makes sense. Different strokes for different folks. I said strokes. That's hilarious. And I'm a little drunk, so this whole rant might be feeling kind of whack. The point being is that I try very hard to never be a dick to people or to be. When I give reviews of products that I don't like, I might talk shit on why I don't like them, But I don't impugn the dignity of a brand or of whatever. I just am like, I don't like this product. And I feel like I am honest as I can be about my opinions about things. And it gets really frustrating when people only hear the language, or they only hear that I don't like something, and they focus on that rather than on what I actually said. And that bothers me. But I also know I put myself out here on YouTube. I open myself up to criticism, and I'm also okay with that. But I'm just giving you my heads up on kind of where I am when it comes to these conversations. What is my okay, Eli asked what my recommendation is for someone who really wants to get better at lettering, not brush pens, but is not good at all. Okay, Eli. I'm sort of scrolling through the comments right now. Eli, recommendation for someone who wants to get better at brush lettering. If you meant a pen, whatever pen you have, a ballpoint pen is fucking fine to practice with. My favorite pen to practice with is either an extra fine Sharpie, but those are harder to come by these days, or a Papermate Flare. Reason being is because it's a nice broad tip, which means it disguises some of the shakiness that comes with practicing hand lettering. The skinnier your tip is, the easier people are going to see your shakiness. So going with a broader tip can help kind of camouflage that and give you some more like positive feelings, some more like oomph to your shit. So that's my recommendation. When it comes to books and things like that, look, more than any book or even looking at my videos, go find a font you like and just start copying it, and you'll start getting the muscle memory. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get better at lettering. When people start buying these books that are like 5 pages of worksheets and then 85 pages of blank pages, it's a whole rant I've done for my patrons, but I haven't done on my channel yet. Or maybe it was for my wealth. I don't remember. I did a whole rant about my feelings on lettering books and how many of them piss me off. You're much better off going to like look at a font and then use that as a practice guide and then just get better at it than going and spending hella money on a book that's just going to be charging you for fucking blank pages, which is hot garbage. The Latin translation in my description box. Tiara, that is one thing I am shitty at, is getting the closed captioning and all that shit on my videos and getting the translations. I need to do that, and that's actually going to be something that's probably in my next phase of working on things, is making sure my shit is closed captioned and making sure that it's accessible to more people, because I suck ass at that. I suck fucking flavorful dingleberry covered ass at that. Just saying. Bad Granny. Okay, Andrea is asking, you're talking about Potty Mouth Granny or whatever her name is. She's fucking hilarious, and I want to be her when I grow up. I watch her videos. I'm subscribed as fuck. I got notifications on for her. And if you don't have notifications on for me, you should. Melissa, I appreciate that. Melissa said, I usually don't watch a lot of colorful words, but it's because they just blurt them out to sound cool. You like listening to me because you hear the meaning before you notice the other words. I don't give a shit about looking cool. To be perfectly honest with you, I am 37 years old and I have an almost 14-year-old who has no problem reminding me of how not cool I am. So I don't. Looking cool is so low on the priority list for me. I would rather debase myself on the internet than look cool on the internet, because that's just how my life seems to be right now. Thank you, Trish, for the... What is girth? Girth is like width, like largeness. Like girthy is like big. Like if you think of a girthy penis, you've got like a skinny penis, then you've got like the that's girthy. That's a girthy explanation. Wait, somebody made something in the comments? Tiara, I have... Oh! Colorful language is a good spice rub. I see what you're saying, Tiara. I should copy that. I understand now what you mean. It's hard to see all of the comments. Give me a second. I'm going to grab that from Trish, because that is excellent. Hold on. I'm copying it Latin. Yeah. Copy. Where's my little notes? My little notes situation. Okay. Okay, I got that. Thank you for the heads up. I don't know what's happening in the comments. I'm losing my marbles. Cash pigment. You need a good suggestion for other brush pens besides Tombow. Cash Baker, Cash Money. I've seen already people telling you some good suggestions. There's going to be a review coming on my channel in the next week or two because I have to edit it still on the Crayola brush pens that they have in their signature series. They're not bad. You'll see the review when it comes out, but point being, for $15, really not that bad. So it depends on your heavy-handedness, though. I did do a video like a year and a half ago that's like talking about pens part 2 or something. And it's all about brush pens at the time and how I felt about them. So that's a good video to look at for my opinion on certain brush pens. But it has evolved since then. It's not up to date. I'm thinking about crowdsourcing my closed captions because I know some people are willing to do that. I haven't decided how yet. I've seen some channels do it where they ask people they open up the community sourcing for closed captions and let people enter them in if they want to. And I'm thinking about doing that, but I haven't decided yet if that's a good idea or if somebody's going to be putting some garbage in my captions and be like, oh, I totally did this for you. And then you read it and it's like some fucking bullshit, but I haven't decided yet. Bye, Susan. I'm almost done with my wine. Guys, sparkling wine went right to my head. I usually drink more than this during the plan with me, and I'm not usually this tipsy, but sparkling wine right up to my head. I have to get my November favorites together for a favorites video coming up soon, and I am in the middle of deciding, and I don't know what yet. There's a lot of things I liked this month, but I didn't buy a lot of shit this month. I don't know. It was the wine good. The wine is fabulous. Trish, you are the queen of wanting to help. That could be your Latin, translation. Have I thought of doing my own pen line? Oh, Mandy, that is a big hell no. I have not thought that far ahead on anything. Those people who have kept up with kind of my thought process on things, okay. Let's be real. Let's take a second here and finish this wine and be honest with how Cindy thinks about things. Are you prepared for this? I am not good at thinking beyond whatever is happening in the moment. I am a big ideas person who flies by the seat of my pants, does what feels right, goes with my gut, and doesn't think beyond that. My husband is a marketer and knows how to do those things, and I have barely even tapped him for how to get better at things because I don't even know the questions to ask. To me, the thought of epic responsibility is terrifying. So having I did those pen sets that I sold in PGW hella days ago with like a Sharpie and a flare and whatever. And that in and of itself was like, fuck, dude. Like I said, I have these giveaways that I need to mail from like more than a week ago. And I haven't gone to the post office yet because I'm a fucking loser like that. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of responsibility and I'm not prepared for it. Ooh, Andrea, I don't know if you're an Andrea or an Andrea, but you had a great question that some people ask about. How do I pronounce my last name? Allow me. Make one of my favorites wine. I'm scrolling. Let's look at comments. Okay. Guentert. Yeah, Tiara, you're pretty close. So it's Guentert. Gun. Like gun. I don't know how you would spell that. Gun. Not like gun, but gun. Like add an E to the word gun. Instead of gun, it's gun. Guentert. Guentert. Cindy Guentert-Baldo. It turns into Guentert if you're not, when you're first pronouncing it. There's Goon and Guentert in the middle between the two of those. There's Guentert, Guentert, and I'm like Guentert. Good. Now, I have family, my ex-husband's family, some of them will pronounce it Gennert, and that just bothers me. That's not how you pronounce it. But yes, that's how you pronounce my name, Guentert-Baldo. Like, it's a fast thing. It's Guentert-Baldo. My last name is my original married name with my ex-husband, and then hyphenated with my new husband's last name, Baldo. My maiden name is Falkenrath, which is, I will put it in the comments right here for those of you in the live chat. That's my maiden name. And it is German, and Guentert is German. And Baldo is Italian, question mark?
Yep.
Okay, Italian. And I love my last name, Falkenrath, but I wanted to keep the same last name as my kids when I got divorced. So I hung on to Guentert and just added Baldo on top of that, like a long, many-lettered stew. I could use all three. I could hyphenate three and be Cynthia Ann Falkenrath Guentert-Baldo, and that would be a pain in my ass to write on checks. And yes, I do still write checks for certain things. When I refer to my household, what name do I use? Do I consider my home the Guentert-Baldo family? Yes, because in this house, we have one Baldo, one Guentert-Baldo, and two Guenterts. So we consider it the Guentert-Baldo family. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to show you my address because that's creepy as fuck to show on YouTube. But you can see on my address labels, it says the Guentert-Baldo family because that's who we are. Some of us are Guenterts, some of us are Baldos, and I am the Guentert-Baldo. I'm looking at the... Oh, man. Falkenrath is an excellent last name. Now, if you really want to know how awesome my name could have been, my stoner-ass parents were going to name me, I swear to God, when I was born, they were going to name me Fanny Annie Falkenrath. Fanny Annie Falkenrath. Fanny Annie. They were going to name me after someone's ass. Fanny Annie Falkenrath. That would have been my name. It's not. My name is Cynthia because my grandparents, thankfully, intervened. But my name would have been Fanny Annie Falkenrath. And it is not. It was Cynthia Ann Falkenrath until I, got married more than once. And I've gone down the line of marital bliss. But that would have been my name. And then my mother had the nerve to criticize my naming of my daughter. McCullum. That's a beautiful name. Patterson. You're welcome, Huey, Dewey, Louie. Your friend is John Johnson? That is an awesome name, but I would never want that name. Amity Elvira? Whoa. You can use my fantasy name wherever you want to, Jessica, as long as it's not to dox me. I don't care. My mother gave me so much shit because my daughter's name is Katina, and she was like, why isn't there an R in it? Why isn't Katrina? And I'm like, because Katina, it's from a fucking comic book I read. I like it. Don't give me shit. She's like, it sounds like a stripper name. And I'm like, you were going to name your fucking daughter Fanny Annie, and you're giving me shit for naming my daughter Katina instead of Katrina. And then Hurricane Katrina happened. And I'm like, aren't you glad I didn't put the R in it? Jesus fucking Christ. Seriously? Whatever. My mother had poor judgment. Cybert. Stacy. Wow. You gotta think, a parent who names their kid John Johnson or Stacy, you gotta think, what kind of fucking dickheads are they to name their kids that shit? Like, when I named my kids, part of me spent time thinking about possibilities. Like, there's always a chance that fuckery kids are gonna, be dickheads regardless of what your kids are named. But, don't make it easy. Don't give them a name that makes it easy to make fun of them. But you give them a name like fucking Stacy or John Johnson. You're setting them up for asshole kids to make fun of them. Jesus Christ. Give your kids a fighting chance. And my ex-husband and I were like, Katina Ann, that's a beautiful name. I'm sure there's going to be reasons for kids to make fun of her. But at least we're not giving her a name that makes it, simple. Emily is a beautiful name, Elizabeth. And Annabella too, but Emily's really pretty. Flores. Yeah. Hefner, Hugh Hefner, a student's name Treasure. That's like Gaylord Fokker. Katie, you're like, your last name, like Gaylord Fokker is all I can think about now. You know, an Allen. Oh my God, Shannon. Why do people do that? Do they think it's cute? Like, why would they do that? That just seems like a fucking dick move, doesn't it? Like, Jess, there's people in the comments who knows people named like Shannon. And John Johnson and Stacy, like spelled differently. Like, what the fuck, dude? Whose parents? Why do they think that's a good idea? That is some hot garbage. As my son would say.
Maybe they were worried they wouldn't be able to remember.
That is some raw bullshit. Raw. That is like fucking uncooked bullshit. That is requires to be heated at 165 degrees bullshit. Santana de los Santos. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Okay, Huey Dewey Louie, who has the best screen name ever, asked me how long it took me to learn handwriting. If you're talking about decent handwriting, that just takes practice, bro. That takes, like, you just got to keep working on it. If it's lettering, it usually takes me about 2 or 3 months of consistent practice to pick up a new style and to be able to do it naturally. I can generally pick one up within a few weeks, but I require looking at references and really taking my time. It takes a couple of months before it becomes natural. And that's because I spent 11 years or so doing it for my job, which was 8 hours a day. It's a long game. When you're working on handwriting or on lettering, it is a long game. You need to know going in, it takes time to get better at it. And that can be disheartening. And that's why I always recommend to people that you make a temperature. You write down where you're at the start of something so that you can refer to it to see your progress. Because it can be very demoralizing to keep working and not feel like you're getting any better when the progress is subtle. So I would suggest if you are getting better at a style of lettering or at your handwriting, if you're practicing, give yourself at least 30 days before you see any real change. If you can't push through 30 days, you may not see it. If you can get through 30 days and you have some sort of a starter, like a control sheet where you started from, that'll give you some idea of your progress. But you have to remember it's not going to happen overnight. Okay, going back to the comments. I'm looking up at the sky. I'm like rolling my eyes back, and it's because I've had a lot of wine. Just saying. General Tiara, you know someone whose name is General? General what? Like General. I want to name a kid General and be like, you're the General, like the fucking car insurance commercials. Oh man, Joshy, you're not wrong. Like my ex-husband's initials are RAG, like RAG, and he fucking hates it. So we had that thought when we were putting together names for our kids was do the initials create some other fucking bullshit, because he hated having the initials RAG. And so Katie is CAG and my son is RJAG because it's RJ G. Kimmy Kai Crumb. Wow, Amy. Oh, my. Jesus Christ Superstar. I'm okay with that. General Jackson. That is awesome. I will say that my daughter's name came from a graphic novel series called Strangers in Paradise, where the main character is this one of these two. They're like lesbians, and she's a assassin and a prostitute for this female mob boss. And I actually have, I'm going to show you I'm stripping down. My only tattoo, oh my God, my bra's in the way though. My only tattoo right here is, I want to have more tattoos, but that's the only one every time I have money for a tattoo, I need new tires, so I never wind up gaining any more. But that's from that same graphic novel series, and my daughter's name is from that series as well. The name is Katina, and I think it's a beautiful name. So, You know this series? Strangers in Paradise. It's fucking rad. It's like a graphic novel series that shows women with like their fucking roles and looking like regular people and not like fucking fancy ass superheroes, which is amazing. And I love it. It makes me so happy. S-Mac, I am so glad that you subscribed to me too, because A, subscribers equal awesome, and B, I'm glad to have you here. Your daughter is Aloria from Willow. Oh, that's an awesome name. I love Willow. That movie makes me so happy. April, May, June. Uh-oh, is there a troll? I'm looking. Snap? Question mark? I don't see. Everybody's talking about their names. It's hard to figure out where there's trolls. I don't know what's happening. Oh, wait. If anyone wants pics, no. This is not a Snapchat advertisement. We watch Mary Poppins. It's an advertisement. This is not an advertisement channel. If you want Snapchat pictures, you need to advertise for them on Reddit the way that everybody else has to. You guys, you want to read more graphic novels, any recommendations? I am actually, you should ask the chat, because I am not great at recommending them, because I am really bad at finding new shit. Strangers in Paradise was the last one that I got really into. I also really liked The Dark Knight Rises and The Dark Knight Returns, or question mark. It's the Frank Miller one, but I am not great at it. My daughter actually is. She reads a lot of like manga and shit like that. She has one that she's reading now, and I don't remember what it is, but I bought it for her. I paid money for it. I just don't know what it is, because I am that attentive of a parent. So, bye, Andrea. What am I drinking? I am drinking... Oh, God. Look how much of this is left. Not that much. I am an alcoholic. WTD by Wayne Donaldson. It is a brut sparkling wine that is from nakedwines.com, and they have a 6. I am not sponsored by them. Okay. Full disclosure. I am not sponsored by them, but my husband works for them. So I guess in a way I'm sponsored by them, because my drinking is because he pays for it with his work money that he gets, because they're actually a great employer. They give the employees money into their wine accounts so that they like. But I am not, personally, I am not, they did not say, Cindy, mention us on your channel and we'll give you money. Although part of me thinks they should. But because they haven't, I will just tell you, it's an online wine thing. But in general, I am fine with whatever sparkling wine is cheap and not nasty. As long as it doesn't taste like nail polish remover, I'm usually okay with it, because I am low in my expectations of things. Ooh, you're starting a brand new job, Lindsay. Congratulations. I hope it goes well. Okay, I'm drinking it. This is what I've got left. The whole fucking bottle. Now you guys know the depths to which I have sunk. I'm not chugging it though. Oh my God, I would burp such a foamy burp. It would be ridiculous. It would be like a Michael Bay burp, like with like explosions and like extreme, or like a J.J. Abrams burp. There would be like lens flares on my burp. That would be how bad it was. So God, I do this on the internet. My poor children, they have to deal with their mother being on the internet. Though I have to say, my cousin at Thanksgiving asked my kids who their favorite celebrity was, and they both said me. And then she was like, okay, who's your favorite major celebrity? But the fact that they both said me, like, even though they're like fucking teenagers and they don't like parents very much, it just made me really happy. It made me feel like I'm doing something right, that my kids like me, kind of, mostly, sometimes they like me. I mean, that's all you can ask from a almost 14-year-old, right? I'm scrolling through the comments. I would say bye, Neelajani, but I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm a terrible person. I don't know how. Bye. My kids are wonderful. I'm looking at what's going on in the comments here. Ooh, Jennifer, I didn't even notice you were in here. Holy shit. Hi there. Sparkling Peach Moscato is fucking legit. Okay. If you would like anything from me, if you're going to take anything away from today, I'm going to give you the combination. I discovered this in Seattle when I was there for the meetup. Andre, which is like the fucking cheap sparkling wine. Like you can get Andre for like $5 for a bottle, which is cheap. I mean, it's not cheap for everybody, but compared to other sparkling wines, it's cheap. If you get a bottle of Andre Sparkling Peach Moscato and a bottle of Andre Sparkling Strawberry Moscato, and you mix the two of them in just about equal parts, it tastes like fucking Boone's Farm. Now, I know you could just go buy Boone's Farm, but this is like a cocktail, and oh my God, it tastes like hangovers, but in a delicious way. And I just have to say that I liked it a lot. Jennifer, I am so glad you made it in because I fucking love you, man. Ooh. Peach Moscato is delicious. Fuckery is what's going on in the comments. Thank you, Katie. My children are great. My children are teenagers, or almost. My son's 11, so he's not quite a teenager. He's like a tween, whatever that is. But like, they are sweethearts. They have their issues. They do their own thing, and they sometimes, struggle. But for the most part, they're sweet kids. And I really love being their mom. And I miss them when they're not here. Sharing custody sucks my balls. Like, it licks the fucking hairy taint of my life. But when they are arguing, sometimes I'm like, shit, yeah, go back to your dad's house. Like, you got to find the bright side. If you ever shared custody before, you know that you have to find, like what they say in Spam a lot, like, always look on the bright side of life. Do-do, 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 do-do. Like, that's what you have to do when you share custody. And the bright side is that when they're fucking arguing, I can be like, it's time to go back to dad's house. And then I'm going to drink a bottle of fucking sparkling wine on YouTube, and we're not going to worry about it. Tamara, your dog, Oliver, Tamara came out to Napa and hung out with us in person. And my son made best friends with her dog, who is the sweetest fucking dog ever. He wore little shoes and it was adorable. And my son is like, loves him and talks about him. So I will say that if you ever worry about meeting people from the internet in real life, I will say that while I can't promise that someone's not going to be a fucking murderer, at the same time, you can meet people like Tamara and her husband who brought their dog, and my 11-year-old became besties with their dog. Like, it happens. So don't be scared. Be responsible, but don't be scared. Oh. Loki is super sweet, and he is currently snuggled up on my husband's junk, which is fine with me. People talking.
He's been asleep on me your whole stream.
He has been asleep on you my whole stream. Julianne is talking about shared custody. She said that she learned that the me time is valuable when they were gone. Absolutely. Like, being able to, I think my husband and I have been able to really maintain our relationship. It's hard sometimes to maintain a relationship with kids because kids are always there, and it makes it difficult to remember. I just burped. Sorry. Remember who you are outside of your kids. When you share custody, you have built-in time to remember your relationship outside of your kids. It doesn't make it better, but it gives you kind of a like, okay, well, if I have to do it, then this is the upside. But Pamela said that it's harder when you have mixed custody situations, and how much it can suck to not have your kid, even when they're being buttholes, even when they're teenagers and being ass clowns. And that is entirely true. I will say from personal experience, I have been sharing custody for 8 years so far, and it never gets easier. You learn how to cope with it. You learn how to go on. You learn how to find the benefit. Like the me time, the date time, whatever. You learn how to do that, but you don't lose that feeling of missing your kids. And you also don't ever lose that feeling of being a parent when they're not there. Like, I don't have my kids right now, but I still feel like a mom. It doesn't go away. And it's a juxtaposition that's hard to cope with. And it takes time, and you don't ever get perfect at it. There's times where it hits me right in the fucking face, and it makes me a sad panda. And there's other times where I'm like, I'm enjoying the fact that right now I don't have to worry about it because I can do these other things. And getting rid of that guilt and being able to just move forward. It also helps that now my kids are old enough to have their own cell phone. Like my daughter has a cell phone, she texts me, and that helps. That helps to talk to her when she's at her dad's house, where I don't have to use him as an intermediary. And that helps with things. So if you are ever in a position where you are divorced and having to deal with custody, know that you start to adapt. Even if it's not awesome, you adapt. And that is the most you can do. And that's where I'm at. So, yeah. And I'm just happy that I'm in a situation where my kids, like knowing that I don't have full custody, that we share 50% custody, it sucks that I don't get to see them, but it's awesome in knowing that my kids get to be with their dad half the time, as opposed to some situations where there's only the one parent because the other parent's a fucker or he abandoned them or whatever. Like, it's my loss is their gain, and I have to keep that in the forefront of my mind on the days when it sucks. It's just kind of how it is. That's why I drink a whole bottle of wine. That's not actually true. I'm not an alcoholic, I swear. Yeah, Pamela, I feel you, man. I'm glancing at comments right now. Yeah, my kids refer to their step parents, because my husband and their dad's wife, as their bonus parents because they've been in their lives. My daughter is almost 14. My son is 11. And it's been about 8 years for both relationships. So that's a long time. And the kids see my husband and their stepmom as their bonus parents. They're not just their step parents. They are their other parents. Kids have an infinite amount of love and compassion for other people. And as long as you don't put your artificial kind of boundaries on it, they are willing to love whoever. And I feel, it took a long time, but I feel very comfortable in my kids' love for their stepmom. I think that their stepmom, their bonus mom, is phenomenal. If she ever watches this, which she probably wouldn't watch this deep into a stream, she's fucking rad. I love my parents. My kids, a bonus mother. I think she is fantastic, and I am so glad they have her in their life. And we wish each other happy Mother's Day for our kids. And I know that this is not the same for everybody. Not everybody's in a relationship like that. And every day I am thankful for the fact that my kid's other mom is just as awesome as I could have ever hoped for. So, yeah. Bonus moms are fucking rad. I know from seeing my husband and his being a bonus dad, you get so much responsibility and so much heartache, and your level of whatever is so, you have the shittiest situation of anybody in any family dynamic as being the bonus parent, because you care about the kids, and you mean so much to the kids, and they mean so much to you, and yet you have to take this kind of like step down, and I hate that. And I don't ever want my kids to feel like my husband or their stepmom is less, even though she didn't give birth to them or he didn't offer the spooge to them or whatever. Because to me, they care about them and they really give a shit. And the biology should not be the defining factor of what matters to the kids. Whether that matters in terms of like dynamic, like there is so many things that go into like money and all those things, whatever. But when it comes to what the kids feel, I want them to always feel like it doesn't matter who was the like DNA that contributed to them as much as who loves them. You guys are awesome. And Mandy, thank you. Trish, that makes me really teary-eyed. Like, my kid's bonus mom means the world to me. It really, I'm going to start getting like super teary-eyed, and I'm almost done with my wines. It's going to turn some like maudlin me drinking wine and getting teary-eyed, but ultimately the way I feel about my kids, bonus mom, is that I am so thankful that they have someone at their dad's house who offers everything I can trust, that they are there and that they are in good hands. Their dad and I are so similar and so different from each other in so many ways that knowing that someone is at their dad's house who offers that stability to them, it means more to me than anything. Like it gives me the space to be able to enjoy my downtime when they're at dad's, where I can do things like this and have me time and get a lot of work done and have date nights with Jesse. I don't have to worry because they're at their dad's house and they have this other person who is there, who doesn't feel the need to be me, but is her for them. And that it is immensely, like, it's like a fucking neosporin on the cut of the pain that it is to not have my kids. I'm getting super teary-eyed. This is going to be the point. My wine's almost gone. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I got to sign off because I'm getting super weak sauce. But whatever. Let me give you one other moment, though. Let's pull up myself out of... Whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to kick it. Let me pull myself out of the teary-eyedness to be realistic here for a second. I didn't always feel this way. There were times when I felt threatened. There were times when I felt jealous. There were times when I felt territorial. All of those things. Those all happened. I haven't been this like fucking saintly ass mom who's like, it's fine that my kids are with some other woman, blah, blah, blah. I didn't always feel that way. It has taken time and getting to know her to get to this point. It's not just like, oh, I'm just that fucking magnanimous. No, I'm not. I'm a fucking territorial ass bitch. But seeing how they react and getting myself to a place where I don't feel threatened anymore, it took a lot of work. And now that I'm there, I hang on to it with like fucking all of my power. Because I don't ever want to feel threatened, but I also don't want my kids to ever feel like I'm like throwing a monkey wrench in their happiness, if that makes sense. You guys in the comments are awesome. P.S. S-Mac is like, counseling with Cindy, chats with Cindy, Cindy Con, Cindy drinking game. Anyway, and P.S., and I'm going to use this, Trish, I'm calling you out. If you have kids and they're put into a blended family situation and you find someone who is willing to go through the heartache that comes with being a bonus parent, when you're in a custody situation where both parents are in it, where it's not one parent who has all the custody and a fucking absentee parent. We have two parents who are in it, and you have someone else who is willing to come into it and put themselves on the line and love your kids and make them their kids and deal with the fact that not only do they not have all of the agency because they are a step parent, but that they have to deal with the other garbage on the other side. If you have somebody who is willing to do that, treasure the fuck out of them. Because I'm not in that position, and I can only imagine how shitty it is to feel that helpless, yet have that much emotion attached to it. I raise my fucking glass. I'm going to finish this wine to the step parents of the world for putting the step parents who put their all into it. Because you have probably even harder than a parent. You have the hardest job. You have the hardest job out there, and I salute you, the step parents who put everything into it and don't expect anything back. You are my heroes. So high five to all the steps out there. Anyway. Ooh, Carol, your principles. Party on, bro. Anyway. I gotta get going. I finished my wine. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sticking around to this oddly emotional end to this stream. If you stuck around for the whole way, I salute you as well. Anyway, their December daily videos coming this week. Ujo, coming this week. We're going to talk about what's going on. You're going to see it on the channel. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what day I'm doing a live yet. I got to figure that shit out, but you'll find out as soon as I can figure it out. Anyway, hasta la vista, babies. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and thank you for sticking around this long with me, my greasy-ass face, and my now finished bottle of sparkling wine. Hashtag not an alcoholic. Hasta, guys. You guys are awesome, and I love you. I can't end it, though.